just a shame. I start to wonder. Don't get on you. Don't get for days. Cause you don't get on you. Don't get for days. Don't get on you.
Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Your happy place, baby. Rise and shine. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. Let's get this day started off right, shall we? Here we go.
Now, friends, let me tell you about this cat that I once met. Smooth talker with an export cigarette. I don't believe I ever saw him without a cocktail in his hand. No one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Yeah! Now he strolls through the city like a big old alley cat, with his pinstripe suit and a big bad voodoo hat. I don't believe I ever saw him without a kitten on his hand. And no one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey, Hidey, Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rise and shine, everybody. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. The chocolate bar is open for business. I got the beautiful hippie chick right to my side.
Good morning, everybody.
How you doing this morning?
Fantastic.
You was up early this morning.
I was.
I know.
Yeah.
Usually I'm just like, hurry. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
Gotta
right down here.
Gotta do my meditation.
The beautiful Larice in the house.
Good morning.
How are you doing, sweetheart?
Super awesome.
Yeah, super awesome.
Yep.
Flaz Noogies, Hubby's Lips is in the studio.
And
Dabba-dabba-doo.
No B-Dog and Lou. They took the Mountain Dew and hit the road this morning. And so they're down in Gulf Shores. But we got Uncle Alex out here in the chocolate bar making some Bloody Marys if you want to stop by. Got a big show here for you. Bill Crowley's going to be joining us. Let's get ready to roll. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey, Hidey, Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. Yeah, we all wanna know.
Hey, good morning to you, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, your coastal Americana radio station. Coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios in beautiful Harrison Bay. All right, to the backyard in Valley Center, Kansas, and let's see if I can get everything else up here. Always one thing, I was watching guys fish for a living on TV this morning. I got sidetracked with that. Like, why in the hell didn't I just go down that road? But yeah.
You had to be a DJ.
I know. But I was looking, those guys are out there fishing, right? And they got these jackets on with all their sponsors. And I'm like, I could have done that.
You just have all your sponsors behind your head.
Well, that's true. Yeah, that's right. That's right. And to all of our friends up in Canada, Verona Corona, who lives down in Mexico, and of course our producer Monica, who is always listening. And let's see here, Northeastern Nora says, good day, still with Momo up here in Mazenot. I think that's how you say it. And still snowing. She says still snowing. And the producer said they got snow last night. And of course,
grief.
We were having our morning talk this morning. I'm like, what the hell? All right, enough.
I know. Well, this is not Tennessee's year to snow.
No.
Yeah, because we only get it every 3 years anyway.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Only L.A. County.
Yeah. California.
10 feet at Big Bear.
I know. How crazy is that?
It's insane.
I know.
Lake Big Bear, 10 feet.
They were going to...
The skiers are loving that, but
They can't even get through.
I'm sure.
So NASCAR goes out, they do the West Coast swing, right?
Yeah.
Montana.
We saw it snowing.
Snowing on the track. Right. They're like, what the hell?
I know.
Basically, what NASCAR does is chase the sun.
Sure.
So they start in Daytona when it's still kind of cool, but warm in Daytona. And then they go out to the West Coast, and by the time they get back to the South, it's warm here. It's springtime.
Right.
They didn't expect to have snow in Fontana yesterday.
Nobody did.
Nobody. Yeah, I'm sure everybody in California's like, what is that?
What is that?
Is that ashes from the fire?
Or from the volcano from Hawaii?
Although we lived 30 years there, we did see snow once on the rooftop.
Once,
Wow.
That's crazy. And, of course, vacuum cleaner Tom, who is always working on the guest room downstairs. He's, doing his thing behind the scenes. And, of course, we're always thinking about Miss Trudy. Good morning to you and everybody, and Tinkerbell, everybody up in Canada. Good morning, everybody. The BAR in Memphis, Tennessee, home of the Bodyguard and Ambassador Retreat. Home of our ambassador and the ice cream man, the bodyguard and the cameraman and everything else, whatever he wants to be. Yeah, good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing fabulous. Let's see, our Beers and Bones patio right here in Harrison Bay, Tennessee, home of our good friends, the Goldens. And we want to thank Golden for all the food that he cooked for the
goodness, yes.
Daytona 500 party, Super Bowl party. He brought something for the Daytona party. What was it?
Yeah, he brought a stew.
Stew, that's what it was.
It was so yummy, warm and nice.
Yeah, there you go.
That was the Super Bowl party.
That was the Super Bowl. He brought, for the Daytona, brought the...
he had smoked butt and chicken, yeah.
And the chicken
that's
that I gave him.
That's what you donated, right?
Yeah.
It was grass-fed beef.
Yeah.
And pasture-raised chicken.
And, of course, the Golden Girl with the good-smelling hair. Good morning to you. Hope you're doing fabulous this morning. The Treetop Flyers patio, and let's see here. The Treetop Flyers patio and Tiki Bar located over in Queen City, North Carolina, home of Marty and Angela Gentry. Good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing fabulous. Rick and Pat's Backyard Oasis in Williamsport, Maryland. And just a program note, there won't be any Rick's Hometown Licks this afternoon. Had a good friend of his, a longtime best friend of his that passed away.
Oh, my. I'm sorry to hear that.
And I talked to him yesterday, and he's like, so I'm going to record a show. I'm like, just go to the funeral, man.
Right.
Don't worry about it.
Don't even record a show.
Don't worry about the show.
Right.
However, we did have a breakthrough yesterday.
What was that?
That window upstairs, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
And we haven't broke that yet, but I'm sure somebody will try at some point. Let's see here if I can find the... let me go back over here to the Rick the Stick. This just in, Rick the Stick is now on SoundCloud.
Awesome.
Right.
Wow.
His shows are now archived.
On SoundCloud.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
So
Because if we miss it, we can
look at it on
that's
SoundCloud.
right. That's right. Which is
Listen to it.
it's a journey whenever you are going through, okay, listen, let's just do this together. Let's just do this together.
But that's a listen-only thing, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
SoundCloud, just so you know, we have over 800 shows on SoundCloud.
We sure do. Boy,
All right.
Wow.
it is so funny to go back and listen to myself when I first joined you.
Yeah, I
At
know.
this crazy conglomerate. I mean, it is just so funny. to
Back when you
listen.
really liked me.
Yeah, back when I really liked you. Yeah,
You can tell a difference.
you certainly can.
Oh, baby.
I was still working in the ER, and I had some funny stories back then. But
Yeah.
yeah, now we don't talk about those anymore.
I'm sure somewhere on SoundCloud there's the wash your butt before you go to the ER.
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
one that I'm talking about.
Excellent advice.
Yeah.
Well, your mama always told you to wear clean underwear before you leave. Like, why you wouldn't
Clean
be?
underwear on when you get in an accident.
Yeah, like he's gonna leave the house with dirty underwear. I never understood that. But anyway,
Oh, I totally do.
yeah.
Trust me.
Oh yeah, people in the ER, they're like, wash
Trust
your butt before you go to the ER.
He's commando.
Sorry for those of you that are having breakfast right now, but it's a thing, man.
And it's a thing.
And for all you nurses out there, you get it. You get it.
I get it.
Yeah, Kat is probably going like,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Let's see here. So, no Rick the Sticks Hometown Licks. He will return next week, of course, and but his shows are archived over on SoundCloud now. Very happy about
All
that.
right.
Speaking of Kat, CK's Sunrise Villa in beautiful Stock Island, home of the Second Chance Tiki Bar. The beautiful Kat, who is a nurse as well, and of course, that guy in Paradise and Brody. Happy Sunday to you guys. Hope you're doing fabulous this morning. From the northern headquarters of Tiki Man Radio, that of course is the Paradise Way Tiki Bar, home of Ed, the train man, and his beautiful wife, Pat, our camera girl.
The winners.
Yeah.
We
Winners
call them
of
the winners.
everything.
Money bags.
Yeah.
So we're going to be, there was a text chain going on yesterday because we're going to be having our first meeting about the showcase of this week, and Ed and us and our ambassador and Brian Fields, will all be on a thing so we can start talking about. There's a lot of things going on with the showcase, and we've got to start getting the ball rolling for that because it'll be here before you know it. Let's see, and of course, little Alec and everybody up there in Indiana. Good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing fabulous. The Beachy Shell Hideaway in beautiful Key West. That is, of course, is home of the Beachy Shell Studios now, and home of B-Man and Michelle, our good friends, and where we hang our hats when we're down in Key West. Did you see the cover art from my Facebook page this week? That's that's us broadcasting at the Beachy Shell Hideaway
Yes.
with, and it starts to rain.
The cover photo.
yes.
Yes, with the umbrellas.
Yeah.
I remember I was there that day, and you were freaking out, and it wasn't as. So now it's a great fun memory, but
Yeah.
it wasn't that fun when we were there doing it.
Well, and this last time we were there, and of course this was this had to be 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
3
I'm
years
thinking. Yeah.
ago. So everybody went and got umbrellas and
Maybe 4. I don't know.
Got through the show. This past year, we tried to do it there, and it was so damn hot that the computer started heating up. We had to finish the show. But now we have an actual studio inside the Beachy Shell.
What about
Hideaway.
that? Yeah.
So that's going to be fun to just go in and do a show. Man, there you go. Let's see here. The Southwest Florida Daddy-O Patio of the Seaside She Shed.
All right.
That, of course, is home of the 150-mile-an-hour She Shed. We know that because it just happened. And then that is, of course, Beth Travers and Dave Sines. Good morning to you guys. Proud sponsors and partners and friends of Tiki Man Radio. Hope you guys are doing fabulous. Let's see here. The Comeback Tiki Hut up in Minnesota, where you'll find the best mimosas on Sunday morning. You betcha. Shelly Forsythe and the crew. Good morning to you guys. The Z&G Patio in Memphis, Tennessee, home of our good friends David and Gina. Rocking on the back porch to Tiki Man Radio. Good morning to you guys. The Paradise North, home of King David and Pat up at Southampton, New York. Good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing wonderful. The Tiki Balcony over in Sweden, home of the Swedes.
The Swedes.
The Swedes. Good afternoon to you guys. I hope you're doing wonderful. Happy Sunday to you. the Tiki Balcony that is the Tiki Balcony, the JoJo's Northeast Sea Shack in Manford, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston.
JoJo's. Love
The
you guys.
JoJo's. Happy Sunday to you guys. I hope you're doing fabulous. And everybody out there, and you are on Tiki Man Radio, Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man. Let's take care of our 10 o'clock sponsors.
Tiki Man Radio streaming live on the Island J Live Cam. Make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell for the notifications. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Tiki Man Radio. And because of Island J, all of this is brought to you by Island J, bringing paradise to you one t-shirt at a time. Island J is the official vendor for all Tiki Man Radio products. You can go to tikimanradio.com and click on the store tab and check out all the t-shirts, the hoodies, the hats, our world famous coffee mugs, and more. That's Island J, bringing paradise to you one t-shirt at a time. This hour of the show is brought to you by Beach Buddha Coffee, the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio, the best roast coast to coast. Go to tikimanradio.com and click on the coffee tab and order all your Beach Buddha coffee. And when you do, make sure you use the code word Tiki Man and get $5 off your initial order. That's Beach Buddha Coffee, the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio, the best roast coast to coast. Reggae Wines, paradise is one sip away, which means good times and sweet wines. If you like sweet wines like I do, well, that is their specialty. Every sip of Reggae Wines takes you to a refreshing fruit paradise. Go over to tikimanradio.com and click on the wine tab, and that'll take you to the landing page where you can find all of the Reggae wines. Put in your zip code and find out if it's closest to you. You can also, if you're in Florida, order online at lucansliquors.com. But here's what I suggest you do. Go to your local liquor store and tell them you want Reggae wines. Go ahead and order a case of it, because you can get a case of it for under $80. That's what they specialize in, is good wines under $10. So a case is very affordable. Reggae Wines, the official wine of Tiki Man Radio.
That's right, Reggae Wines, and we're proud to have them as a sponsor.
Absolutely.
And let's see here, getting summertime, so we need to start getting stocked up on that Reggae Wines. You can make all kinds of stuff with it. I'm surprised we need to do that. We need to have like a...
make the cocktails.
the cocktails.
That sangria is the bomb.
There you go.
Especially if you put it with...
like oranges and...
No, I mean cut it with the...
Cut it?
Yeah, you cut it with the...
You gotta use a special knife for that.
Oh, with club soda, right.
Oh, I see.
makes
So
it-
make it a
makes it
spritzer.
like a fizzy,
make
fruity
it a spritzer.
spritzer. Yeah.
So you can drink more, huh?
Yeah.
Little Reese is like, I'll do it.
Dang right. I'm your girl.
Yeah. All right. Who we got out on a Facebook there, Hippie Chick?
Well, we've got Nicole Hall. You know her heart is
Always in Key West. Good morning, Jesus.
She says aloha.
Aloha.
And we got Maureen Wee Hunt, our beautiful Mo. She is waving hello to us, saying good morning.
Morning, Mo.
We got Glenn Soika out there saying good morning.
Good morning.
Bob Sheely, the Trop Rock Elvis, he's out there this morning.
Morning, brother.
We just adored having him. Was it last year? Yeah, it was last year, and now he's going to go to Mexico with us.
Yay.
That's so fun.
That is so cool.
I am so happy. And then we got Michelle Myers, the ambassador of all good things. She's
Good
out there
morning.
saying hello. Dat Guy and Dat Cat are out there saying, hey there, everybody.
Happy Sunday.
We got Graham Andrews and Nicole saying good morning from Palm Bay.
Good morning.
We got Lauren Davidson saying happy Sunday. Feliz Domingo. Feliz Domingo. And then we got Dan Ware and Rachel, and he's like saying barf to the pumpkin spice coffee.
Who says that?
Dan Ware says, "Buh."
He doesn't like it?
I'm not, you know what, Dan? I'm not a big pumpkin spice fan myself.
Yeah.
I know
Well, I'll
my
tell you-
daughter really loves it. She used to love to go to Starbucks and get all that, but I'm not.
Yeah, that's a little different.
It's a little different. Then we got Bob
with you.
Cummings saying, Bob and Donna Cushing Cummings out there saying good morning from Old Forge,
Good morning.
drinking their Beach Buddha coffee.
Absolutely.
And we got Crystal Carpenter, her and Donovan Lee. They're out there saying, hey, hey, hey.
Good
So
morning.
good morning, you guys. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to give a shout out to the princess. That's Rachel Ware. What did Dan just say? She lost her dad?
Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that.
let's see. Hang on. She lost her dad this past Thursday, and today is her birthday.
Oh.
Happy birthday,
Happy
sweetheart.
birthday.
I am so sorry. Danny and I, and well, all of us have. A lot of us have been through that already, and
Yes, we know.
it's just no fun losing your dad.
Two of mine in
I am
the same
so
year.
sorry. So sorry. Let's see. We got Sally DeLashment. She's out there. And Mustang Sally, I miss you too, darling. You need to come back to the summer party this summer. We'd love to see you.
Absolutely.
We got Michelle Myers, the ambassador of all good things.
Good morning.
And again, happy birthday to the princess. And man, I'm just so sorry about that. That is horrible.
Yeah.
We got Kevin McAllister.
Good morning.
They're saying good morning. We got that beautiful Sean Crowley. She is out there saying good morning.
Happy Sunday to the beautiful Sean Crowley. And, of course, Bill Crowley going to be joining us around 11 o'clock. Talk
That's
about
right.
this brand new
That's
song.
right. Let's see. We've got sweet Susan Murphy. Good morning, sweet Susan Murphy. She's saying happy Sunday. Bert Herbert. Good morning, my friend.
Yes.
Good morning, Bert.
We'll be seeing. He'll be coming to the summer party, right?
That's what he said. Yes.
All right.
Cool.
That's exciting. Alan Jacks Bowers is out there saying he will be up here the last weekend of April,
There we go.
and we'll probably hear from him and Bill today. Let's see. We've got Verona Corona, who is in Mexico. She is saying hola.
Good morning, sweetheart. It's nice having her on the show last week.
It really was. She is just having the biggest time down there.
I'm so
Any
proud of
rain?
her.
I am so proud of her. She's my
that?
hero.
I was just wondering if there's any rain going on down there.
She does
Oh, it's
say it
gorgeous
does rain
weather.
occasionally, but it just passes
Well,
so quick.
I thought she posted something about the streets were so full that they had to drain in a day or something.
Wow. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, it did rain
Maybe.
a few times, but it really doesn't. It's not like here where it rains every day.
Well, yesterday, I mean, it was such a drizzly day, right? I mean, it never really rained hard here. Maybe it did for a few minutes at a time, but the rest of the time it was just a drizzly, cold rain.
Oh my goodness.
I was up in the air on the scaffold.
I know.
Being the maintenance guy,
Yes, he was.
Construction worker.
construction.
Sawdust everywhere. He's like, go get me the biggest flathead screwdriver we got down there in the toolbox. I'm like, okay, I'll do it.
Well,
That's really all I did to contribute.
well, she said, listen, I'm gonna have lunch with Larice, and I said, oh, great, bring me back a hamburger, and 17 hours later she came home, and
Three sheets to the wind.
we were having a good time talking.
We had an awesome lunch.
there was a
We
point
did.
where I'm up on the scaffold thinking, I think I'm gonna have to go inside and get that beef jerky. I don't believe they're coming home.
Yeah. And then we've got Melody Mulder Page out there saying good morning, y'all.
The beautiful Melanie. Good morning to you. Happy Sunday.
And we've got Michael Tiani out there saying good morning, our bicycle man.
That's right. Good morning to you, bicycle man.
Patty Campbell. It's not easy being Patty Campbell.
It is never easy being Patty Campbell, especially putting up with Tim.
Tim.
Yeah,
We
good
got
morning to you.
We got Frank Goddard out there saying good morning.
You know,
And
Patty, when she carries the guitar case for Tim, because she's a roadie as well.
of course.
The guitar, the whole case is taller than she is.
Yes,
but-
it is.
but
It's
she
so
does-
cute and funny watching her walk down through the airport with that thing on her back. That's funny.
Then there was the year where we were in Key West and everybody kept hitting her in the head,
I know.
Boomer Blake did it. Danny Rosado did it. Yeah, everybody did it.
Everybody kept hitting her in the head. It was
Yep.
like, what? And Melanie Mulder Page says, good morning from Carl and I from Salt Springs, Florida.
Salt Springs, Florida. Good morning,
Yes.
guys.
Good morning. Let me go over here and check out who is on this other page that I didn't get. We got Kevin McAllister out there.
Good morning.
We've got Z&G. We've got Kimberly Norcross.
Well, good morning,
Good
Kimberly
morning.
Norcross.
Good morning, sweetheart. And let's see.
Happy Sunday to you.
Shirley Peters Kiefer
Good morning, Shirley.
and Jason Whitler's out there.
The man, Jason Whitler. Happy Sunday.
Donna Durna. Hang on a minute. Lambusta McClowski. Wow, you've got a name, sister. That's something else. And then Michael Stella. Good morning, Michael Stella.
Good morning.
And I think that's it for Facebook.
I saw Arby Conk out there at some point in time or another.
Oh, yeah?
Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Let's see here. Yeah, going through Alan Jacks Bowers. We'll mention him.
I'm going to shut this. I didn't charge my iPad, so it's about dead.
It's
so
gone.
We'll switch to the phone.
Yeah, good morning. Who we got on YouTube there, Reese?
All righty. Well, pretty much the whole Tiki fam family's checking in here. Of course, our good friend Nicole.
Yeah.
Paul, and then Caleb McKinney checked in as well. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And then Mr. R.B. Conk checking in.
There we go.
Loved that read. That was a good book.
It was a funny book.
I really enjoyed it. Tim Sharon
Oh,
Tim Sharon.
Tim Sharon
Good
is out there.
morning.
Good morning to you, brother.
checking in.
He was on the show not too long ago.
Yeah.
And then, of course, our good friend, the Beach Buddha, who is furiously roasting and packing and shipping orders today while he's listening to the greatest show on earth.
Hey, and by the
We
way,
know it.
Buddha, thank
Yeah.
you so much for our shipment of Beach Buddha coffee. We were so happy to get it because we were almost out.
That's right. Thank you so much for that.
Emergency shipment.
And thank you for the stickers, and always love your sweet notes that you write.
Yes.
I think they're wonderful.
Yeah,
That's right.
We got a coffee cup from him at Christmas time. We love it. It sits right there in our little coffee bar.
There you go. We keep them. We got a couple of them out here in the next to the XKG 9000 coffee pot.
That's right.
Speaking of which, that would be Miss Michelle Myers, who is listening, our favorite ambassador.
That's
Good
right.
morning.
And her darling husband, Tim, the ice cream dude, the bodyguard, everything else you want to call him.
The ice cream dude.
Absolutely.
Chris, that guy, checking in from his beautiful home with his good boy, Brody. Yes. Monica, of course, because, of course, she's always listening. Glenn Soika, I believe he checked in on the other,
Yep. Good
the other
morning.
thing as well.
Glenn.
Caleb McKinney.
Good morning.
And then Mr. Bobby McQueen.
Our island truck driver. Good morning to you and Stephanie.
Yeah, good morning.
And Josh Clark is checking in and saying hello.
Well,
Good
hey,
morning,
Josh.
everyone.
Josh is always checking in. I miss those guys. Good morning to you, brother.
And Miss Tinkerbell up in the cold north. Don't
Yeah.
envy a girl.
The beautiful Tinkerbell. Good morning to you.
That's right. And then, of course, our good friend Verona and her crew down in Mexico.
Did you
Mexico.
see her videos from Carnival?
Oh, my gosh. That girl knows how to have a good time.
Man.
Yeah.
I mean, and those costumes were outrageously fun.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Yes. Mr. Tim Campbell is checking in.
Tim Campbell.
Morning, brother.
And then our
you
darling
doing?
train man, Mr. Contreras, is checking in and saying hello.
The winner.
That's right. Captain Moolah. The lucky dude.
Yeah, that's right.
Speaking of winners, we got to congratulate Uncle Alex because he won the race.
Oh, that's
package
right.
The
last
race
weekend.
pool.
He
You know-
ran the
Good
race
job.
pool.
I got to be honest with you.
We won second place.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but then you won $50, and I said, hand it over.
Okay.
So it's in my purse.
Where it belongs.
Well, I went and got the keg, and because we had money left over, had
right.
cash, right? So
Right.
went and got the keg and the chocolate bar, which is in the chocolate. It's nice, by the way.
Awesome.
Yeah, I forgot how good that beer is in here. But anyway, so I was thinking I had more cash than I had. So you got the $50.
I've got the $50.
Who
You
else
should have
won?
told me. I would have given it back to you.
Who else is? I mean, I was thinking about this yesterday. I'm like,
Alex won first place.
well, that makes sense.
We won second.
Yeah.
And I think who won third? They got 25 who won third.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I
who it
can't
was.
remember.
So Alex won.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was the first thing he told me when I saw him on.
It worked out really well. We had a good crowd here. Mike and Julie showed up, and
Yes, I was so happy to see them.
yeah, we had a really good crowd. And of course, the Golden.
Golden got third. That's what Golden Girl just
that's
chimed in.
right.
She said the
that's good.
Goldens got third.
Cool.
I couldn't remember.
It didn't look like Ellie Faye was having a good time, though.
No, yeah, Ellie Faye. She was.
Well, that's a picture for the wall right there.
Yeah, she was like, did not like wearing your hat.
She did not
No way, Grandpa.
like wearing my hat
Like,
at all.
Pawpaw,
If I can throw something in there, when you were talking about the ER and wear your underwear, Josh Clark came in with something that I thought was funny.
What?
When you get into a wreck, the road isn't the only thing that gets a skid mark.
That's right. That's right. That's why you put a clean pair of underwear in your glove box.
Well, I just don't know if there's anybody out there when they're pulling you out of the car and like, hold on a minute, I got to change my underwear.
No, of course not.
Not top of your mind.
No, it's
No.
just a joke.
No.
It's just a joke. I mean, obviously, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And then last of all, we've got the Goldens checking in here as well.
Good morning. Good morning.
morning.
Happy Sunday to you, everybody. Hope everybody's doing fabulous out there. We're going to get this day started off right the island way with some positive vibes. You know, we're just...
Hey, this is Marty Nickel, and you're listening to Tiki Man Radio, where it's always tiki time. Tiki time.
Adios, I'm leaving town today. Got my route picked out, but there ain't no doubt I'm bound to wander along the way. I'm gonna head for some greener waters. I wanna chase the morning sun, taste the simple pleasures. I wanna make that highway run. Towns and rivers rolling past my window. Open road as far as I can see. Ocean vistas far and wide when I'm racing by the waterside. Running wild and fast, breaking free at last. Down the Gulf Coast Highway. Gonna take that back road by the sea. Running wild and free down the Gulf Coast Highway. Such a perfect way to leave. Running all the way from Texas to the Keys. Said my goodbyes to Texas. Fell in love down in New Orleans. Kind of stumbled in Biloxi and a few spots in between. Caught my breath out on St. George Island. Made the turn at Cedar Key. Got a lot of miles behind me, and there's so much left to see. Towns and rivers rolling past my window. Open road as far as I can see. Ocean vistas far and wide when I'm racing by the waterside. Running wild and fast, breaking free at last. Down the Gulf Coast Highway. Gonna take that back road by the sea. Running wild and free down the Gulf Coast Highway. Such a perfect way to leave. Running all the way from Texas to the Keys. Ocean vistas far and wide when I'm racing by the waterside. Running wild and fast, breaking free at last. Down the Gulf Coast Highway.
That, of course, is the late, great Jim Morris.
Great tune. I love the drummer in that because he was hitting those half beats.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and I love Jim Morris. He was so great.
Jim Morris in the Bamboo Band.
That's right.
Yeah, so happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. And we got the beautiful Reese and Flaz Noogies. And, of course, the hippie chick. And Uncle Alex is making Bloody Marys as we speak.
Really?
So I think I'm going to have to switch to Bloody Marys.
I think
All right.
I do have my... now, what have we got upstairs? What is the coffee upstairs? I know it's Beach Buddha, but what is the flavor? Do you remember?
I have no idea what I
Okay.
put in there.
Alrighty.
We have a canister. I just open one and stick it in there.
Yeah, now, so I pour my Beach Buddha coffee into a Folgers can.
You're not supposed to tell
Okay.
people that.
And I'll tell you why. All right, so I
Because
use
it's a wide mouth and you can scoop it.
That's right.
Oh, it's easy.
That's right. So I take a picture of pouring the last one into the big round Folgers plastic thing, right? So I can scoop the coffee out, right? And send it to Beach Buddha last week and said, all right, we're on our, because, we've got the big understanding now, right? When we're down to our last bag, that's when you don't wait till we run out and then expect it to be here, right?
No.
So I'm a good listener, believe it or not, and I can understand and
Good
understand.
adult learner.
Yes. So we've got our rules and regulations to go by now. So that's what I was doing. His only question is, in a Folgers can?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I said, well, at least we put a Tiki Man Radio sticker over the
Yeah. There's a
You know?
Beach Buddha sticker on the one side, and
and
there's
a Tiki Man Radio on the other.
Is that those red plastic
Yeah.
things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I like to scoop out.
Well, it makes a good container.
Yeah.
It is.
I'll bring you a good container for that. It doesn't
Okay.
say Folgers on it.
Well, that
Well,
would
it
be
doesn't say anything
fantastic.
on it.
Well, old men, we've got nails and screws and
Oh,
washers and stuff
He
in all
keeps
coffee
those
I
cans.
things.
understand.
I
do
got them
too.
everywhere. Because before Beach Buddha became into my life, I was a Folgers guy, and now
He can't stand
I can't
Folgers.
stand it. I can't stand Folgers. So every once in a while, you need to go somewhere else and drink other coffee to really appreciate Beach Buddha coffee.
Oh, yeah.
When you're forced
Absolutely.
to, you go somewhere like a convenience store or whatever, you get a cup of coffee, and they're like,
Do you remember?
"Damn, was this run off of somebody's boot or something?
Oh,
What
it's
is this?
nasty.
It's nasty.
You
nasty.
remember me and Patty?
Yeah.
Patty.
Yeah,
and-
Patty
and
with an
you-
eye.
Patty with an eye, and me and you and Patty, we were traveling down the road.
Coming back from Key West.
No, we were coming back from Panama City.
Yeah, Panama City. She's hungover big time.
No.
We stopped at that Hardee's, right? And we had the Hardee's or whatever biscuit.
No,
place
it was
there.
it was a convenience store. Or
Yeah, oh,
whatever.
yeah. We stopped at the convenience store first.
Yeah.
And then we got a cup of coffee from there, and it was so bad.
It was bad.
so bad that Patty poured hers out on the plant over at the Hardee's,
And the bush
and
died.
the bush started to whip. No joke. It was like, I don't like this coffee either.
And Patty, if you ever had an opportunity to hang out with Patty,
She's a trip.
there is nothing that you don't love about Patty, okay? And I'm just telling you, she's right behind me in the truck, and we're going down the road, and she's like, Danny, did you see that bush die after I poured that coffee? That was horrible.
Killed it.
It's funny.
Killed it.
But we got just slightly better terrible coffee.
Yeah.
Now that I know there's rising tide, I am going to get some of it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm going to grind my own.
There you go. There you
Well,
go.
there you go. I believe a lot of people do that. They
well, Michelle
they grind
Myers
yeah,
does it.
They have
Oh,
a
yeah.
grinding machine. They
I
have
ain't
all
got
kinds
time
of
for
things.
all that. I ain't
Yeah.
got time for all that.
I ain't got either. I just
Thank God for already ground coffee.
there's a couple things around here that we got to make sure happens, right? Katie's got to go out.
Yeah, that's
Katie's
right.
got to have food. She got to have water.
That's right.
I don't know what it is. If she gets up first thing in the morning, she'll go and drink a whole bowl of water. Like, damn, I was thirsty. Like I don't know if she's dreaming she was in the desert or what. But she was thirsty. And then we have to set the coffee pot. Mm-hmm. Come on at a certain
Morning
time.
routine.
Yes.
Yeah, morning
Absolutely.
routine. That's the way it's got to be around here. All right, so the update on the Daytona 500 party was, of course, that Uncle Alex won.
Won the pot.
Yeah, which is You know, people were saying,
Congratulations, Alex.
people were saying that the whole thing was rigged.
No, it wasn't.
Of course, I was saying the same thing about the Super Bowl party.
But you can't say that because it was all in a bucket.
It was all in a
And
bucket.
we all had to draw without
We can't say
knowing.
it because I did it this time.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
That's
If
right.
Flash does it, then it's rigged, okay?
But you are above question.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I
So,
see.
But we had a good time, and it's nice to have Brad, you know, little Ellie. I think that was her, couldn't have been her second Daytona 500 party, but it seems like.
It was her second.
Was
the
it?
first
Okay.
time she came, she was a tiny baby.
Yeah, okay. That
Now
sounds-
she was crawling and going everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Got
still
yourself
waiting.
a BM.
Oh, good. I'm
Yeah.
still waiting for Pat and Ed's kickback.
I know. That was interesting. Super Bowl party. Listen, we're gonna have a Super Bowl party so everybody can win, but us.
That's pretty funny.
You know, but yeah, Ed and them really racked up on that one. So to get you caught up on everything going on around here, the the Phase 74-12 is in motion. So what I'm doing on the upper deck is closing that far wall. For those of you that have been here, closing that far wall in and putting a window in there, and then I'm going to put windows across.
Instead of the screens.
That way
yeah.
we can slide them open in the summertime and close them in the wintertime.
Right.
And then put a floor in there so I can put the poker table back up there.
Yes, we'll have the poker table upstairs
Yes.
and the pool table
Sports bar.
downstairs. Sports bar.
And then on the other side, luckily enough, I've got a buddy of mine that's does decks and fences and stuff that way, and he's going to come in very reasonably, by the way, and he's going to come and frame out the porch over here.
So you don't have to.
So the stairs, for those again who've been here, the stairs are gone, and we're going to be, we're building the private deck for Ed the Train Man
Yep, of course.
and Pat, the winners of the Super Bowl party,
Yes, of course. They need their own private deck now.
and it will wrap around the
to
upper
the
part.
the stargazing deck.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of looking forward to because we can put a grill out there and not have to go all the way down to the tiki bar. Sometimes during the
Yeah.
And so that's in motion. He's going to come and get that done, which helps me out a lot for him to just frame it out. I'm going to deck it. He's going to frame it out.
Yeah, but it frees up your time.
Frees up my time to finish what I'm doing up on the other side of the upper deck. And then I've got to replace the wall on this side of the big deck out there.
Yeah.
Because it's still got the original on there, so I need to change that out. So
He's a good friend to have.
he is a very, very good friend.
Does the office go away then?
No, the office will stay.
Yeah, it'll just be in the middle of the big deck.
With a window in it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Now, the office has sliding glass. It has windows. It's a sunroom. So it has sliding glass doors on each side.
But you mentioned another window on the
Oh,
far
that's on
wall.
the far wall past the bar upstairs.
Oh, the south side.
That's the one we were
okay.
just looking at, this one
Yeah.
over here.
I see.
But I want to put windows across the front, just like the sunroom.
Yeah, windows
but nothing
instead
looking
of
into
screen.
the office.
No,
No,
Right.
I got it.
nothing. Yeah.
because there's already windows and door there on this side.
Right.
Yeah,
You'll see it. We'll go take you up there. And
yeah, we need to go up there and drink more often.
Get the construction tour.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. Tammy Creech is out there this morning. Good morning, Tammy. Let's see here. I am excited to see everyone in July. But Monica, I am freaking excited that, our producer Monica is coming down to the summer
I am
party.
We
so
are so-
excited. Her
Yeah.
and Tom.
Yes.
Can't wait to meet
I
him.
know.
Yeah.
Michelle said the same thing. Can't wait to give Monty a big hug.
Oh, they're wonderful. We enjoyed our time with them when we went to Canada. It was a lot of fun.
I have never been to Canada.
Yeah, that was my first time going
Really?
to Canada. Eh?
Hey,
Hey? Yeah, we have a sign out there. Hey?
And a 6-pack of beer or a 12-pack of beer costs you $50.
$74,000 it costs you up in Canada. Now you get
That's
free.
no joke.
oh my gosh.
You
I'm
do
not
have.
joking.
You do have.
12-pack. Yeah, it's the tax.
Free insurance up in Canada,
Right.
but beer will cost you $74,000.
Good grief. You're going to need your insurance.
Yeah,
And a pack of cigarettes is like, what was it?
I don't know.
Like $12 to $15, something
my
like that.
Well, and the government controls the liquor stores.
Yeah, those are not privately owned. They're called ABC.
Right. Some states have that.
And they are owned by the government.
Isn't that something?
And then they're taxed, all that high tax.
Got to pay for the health
Yeah.
insurance.
Let's see, what was it? Moni was saying, sorry about the instant coffee.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah.
We're not going to go down that road, you know. Well, all I've got is instant coffee. What?
Yeah, that was a really great trip, and I still remember me and Jimmy. You were busy with the radio, and me and Jimmy went out to look for chicken wings, and we ended up eating poutine.
I've never had that.
Oh my gosh! And we both stared at it like, "You ate it? No, you ate it. No, you ate it first. No, you ate it
People
first."
say it's yummy. Did you like it?
Not really.
But gosh, cheese, French fries, and gravy.
But the cheese is curds. It's kind of like
cheese curd,
cheese
and
curd,
gravy, and
What-
French fries. It was not my
different.
Okay,
bag,
so is
but-
that like throwing into the gravy like cottage cheese? Is that?
No, it's kind of like that big Indian cheese, I think.
It's like cheese curds.
Yeah, those big
cheese
globs.
curds.
All right. So when you break it up for your patineur or pontin, I can't pronounce it.
Verona says if you eat it with shredded pickles, it's even better.
Oh, now you're getting
How do you
ridiculous.
shred a pickle?
Seriously, Verona.
Shredded pickles.
Wow. I did
And
it.
smoked pot. If you smoke pot, it's always better. That's what she says.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
100%.
Okay,
yeah.
let's
Yeah.
cut
Well,
to the chase.
Now we know, Verona.
Well, the whole country up there. If you've never been to Canada, it surprises me because you've been everywhere.
I know, but not
Yeah.
there. I was looking actually at the hotel that I want to stay at in Quebec City just the day before and yesterday. But trying to book a room into December of this year, there wasn't a room available less than about $600 US
At night.
a night.
Wow.
Hey, good morning to Fred Questguard. Good
Hey,
morning,
good
buddy.
morning, Freddie.
He said poutine is big in Old Orchard Beach, Maine, since we have so many French Canadian visitors. Lots of creative variations.
Oh, wow.
I'm sure there is.
Well, that's I bring this up periodically, and so my good friend Chef Marcus is from Canada,
Yeah, he's French Canadian.
Right.
and he would bring back jars of this cheese. It was like it looked like Twizzlers in a jar, but it was cheese, salted cheese. And man, I'll tell you right now, that's the best thing in the world to drink beer with.
Oh.
It was freaking
loved it.
fantastic.
Yeah, he loved it.
Was it like mozzarella or was it?
I don't know. I'd have to get him to explain it. But if anybody's coming down from Canada, if you're driving or whatever, bring a jar of that cheese.
Is it soaking in liquid?
Uh,
Do you pull it out of a liquid in the jar?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Like you do pickles or something.
Like
yes.
a pickled cheese?
Salted cheese. It's probably
It's
just
salted
a brine.
cheese.
Yeah.
It's probably just a brine in there. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I don't know.
All right,
sure.
you Canadian people.
You Canadian people, you.
Bring us some salty, stringy cheese.
Maybe Moni can tell us exactly what
Moni,
this.
you could tell us what it is.
Yeah. I'm not real sure. Let's see.
She says it's a Quebec thing.
Oh, so Verona says, I'm bringing cheese and poutine sauce.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Very cool. Very
Fantastic.
cool.
Cool.
And then Tinkerbell says, pork poutine is good too. Ah, okay.
Huh.
Pulled
Well,
pork
y'all
poutine.
just bring it all down here in a cooler and we'll
That's
partake
right.
in it.
Yeah.
Well, you could put pulled pork on toenails. That's going to be yummy.
Pulled pork poutine. There. Yeah, that's what Tinkerbell says. Yeah. Interesting. Well, all right. If you're out there on the YouTube, make sure you like the video. And if all of y'all are watching it on your phone, you can like it as well.
I always do.
And that helps us out tremendously.
There's only 5 likes on there. Come on, you guys, get in gear.
Well, you may have to refresh that. Mine says 20 right now.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm not sure.
very much.
It's not updating correctly this morning for some reason.
So
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't even see one that says like.
you have to go out of it.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, maybe you can tell them how to like the video.
Okay, so how you do that if you're watching on your phone is you hit the little X where you're seeing live chat.
Yeah.
Hit the little X, then you'll see another screen that's right underneath the live screen, and it'll say a thumbs up or a thumbs down. You want to hit that thumbs up. And then you go hit the live chat again, and you haven't missed a thing. You're right back to the live chat.
Very good. Very
All right,
good.
now those Canadian girls are getting crazy. Tinkerbell says we also have beaver tails. They're delicious.
Now, I don't know about
no.
the beaver tails.
Now, I have had a beaver tail,
Get
and
out.
it's sweet.
I was going to say, I don't think it's a real thing.
It's not a real
No, it's
beaver
not the
tail.
real thing.
Oh,
it's kind of like
It's a dessert.
yeah.
It's a dessert.
Right. It's kind of like those donuts they call them.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Bear claws
Like
or
a
something.
bear claw. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a beaver tail.
Oh, tricked me. I'm thinking meat.
I thought the same thing too, and I was like, I ain't eating no beaver tail. I was like, I ain't doing it.
Well, good morning to Greensboro, North Carolina. Good morning to you guys. Happy Sunday to you. And
Happy Sunday.
Let me see if I can go. I got the map pulled up here. I'm trying to pull up some things here. Port Charlotte, Florida. Somebody listening in Port Charlotte,
Good
Florida.
morning.
Let us know who you are, and we'll give you a shout out. Let me see if
What's the weather like there? Must be nicer than here.
Inglewood, Florida. Of course, that's
We
probably
know who
Beth
that
Travers
is,
and Dave
Beth
Summers.
Travers and Dave Sines. Good morning, you guys.
The other side of the state, we got Lake Worth, Florida. Good morning to Lake Worth, Florida. Happy Sunday to you guys. Boca Raton is listening in this morning. Good morning to you.
Oh, gosh. Edward.
You sound
He
like,
said, I'm not sure where this is all going. Poutine and beavers.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
poutine and beavers.
Welcome to the R-Rated show on Sunday morning.
What could possibly go wrong?
Slingerland's New York. Slingerland's New York is out there this morning. Let's see here. Got
Oh,
a
my
couple
gosh.
people. And Slingerland's New York, and then Latham, New York.
And R.B. Cox said Poutine and Beavers is a Rush album.
Well, there you go. There
Oh
you
my
go.
gosh, where are we going with this?
I know.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mo Cephas. She is out there.
Good morning.
She goes, what's poutine?
Yeah.
A little late to the game.
A little late
Well,
to the
we'll tell you
game.
about it this summer. We'll tell you about it this summer.
Using Sean's phone to contact you. I'm using my phone for the broadcast. Hope I've got a good connection. Well, I hope you do too. Bill Crowley's going to be taking the interview,
Yeah.
Yay.
and let me see here. I probably need to get that hooked up here. Let's get ready for Bill Crowley coming up here at 11 o'clock. We got to talking about poutine and all kinds of beaver tail and all kinds of stuff.
Redirected. I've got my Bill Crowley mug here with Beach Buddha.
Well, there you go. Happy Sunday, everybody. Bill Crowley coming up next.
Met her in a border town. We proceeded to get down. She turned me on. I dropped the telephone. Moonlight hits the Rio Grande.
Hello, this is the Barefoot Man from down here in the beautiful Cayman Islands. And guess what I'm doing? I'm listening to Tiki Man Radio.
Sometimes late when things are real and people share the gift of gab between themselves. Some are quick to take the bait and catch the perfect prize that waits among the shells. But Oz never did give nothing to the Tin Man that he didn't already have. And cause never was the reason for the evening or the Tropic of Sir Galahad. So please believe in me when I say I'm spinning round, 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 round. Smoke, glass, stain, bright cup, image going down, 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 down. So absurd, green like love. Oh, Oz never did give nothing to the Tin Man that he didn't already have. And cause never was the reason for the evening or the Tropic of Sir Galahad. So please believe in me when I say I'm spinning round, 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 round. Smoke, glass, stain, bright cup, image going down, 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 down. So absurd, green like gold. No, Oz never did give nothing to the Tin Man that he didn't already have. And cause never was the reason for the evening or the Tropic of Sir Galahad. So please believe in me. Ooh.
That, of course, is America.
America. I got to see them once at the San Diego State Outdoor Amphitheater.
But not with me.
No.
Oh, well, then it wasn't exciting enough then. That's,
No.
you know,
But they all
she
came
wasn't
in,
there.
They showed up in 3 limousines. Each one had to have a limousine drive up on the stage.
Really?
Let out each individual musician.
Probably
Wow.
not getting along.
Oh.
Bands are famous for that.
Wow. That seems a little overkill. You know,
Hey,
like, I'm not
that's
riding
what-
in the same limousine with you.
I thought it was a little bit
Over the top.
Over the top, yeah.
All right, let's see if we can get the beautiful Bill Crowley in here. There we go. All right, can you hear us, brother?
I can.
Yeah, all right, man. Happy Sunday to you,
Good
man.
morning to all the Tiki peoples.
Good morning.
There you go, man. So how in the hell are you, man? How's the world treating you?
Treat me pretty good, man. I can't complain.
Well, I know that's
Pretty
right.
good.
You know, I feel like one of these days, and that's one of the reasons, you know, whenever you reach out to me and say, hey, I've got a new song, new project, anything you're working on or whatever, I feel like I need to get you on the show immediately, because there's going to be a time where you're going to say, listen, you're going to have to talk to my booking agency about that. I don't do interviews by myself anymore, you know, so.
Not never happened, man. Always make time for the Tiki Man.
That's cool, man. And I figured you'd be gigging somewhere today, you know, so that's is kind of.
Actually, I am later today. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Doing a birthday party for someone today.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, down by the beach.
Yeah. Did you ever imagine? I mean, if we go back, to the very first Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase, and 6 years ago, going on 7 now or whatever, and we had you part of it. And you were really just at the point, just starting to get started, and could you ever imagine how much people have embraced you like they have now?
You know what? Sometimes I really have to stop and think about that, because you're right. Back in those days, I thought so much about doing this type of thing, and I just didn't know if I could do it. And I kept going back and forth with myself and talking to Sean and some of my other good friends and family, and they said, man, you got to go for it. So I decided, they're right, I just got to go for it and see what happens. But looking back on those days, I don't know if I could imagine that this is what it'd be like, to be really busy all the time and being in the studio a lot. It's just, it seems like it's a whirlwind almost,
Yeah.
Even though it's been years, it seems like everything has happened pretty quickly.
Well, I tell you what, man, time flies by fast. And, I remember that.
When you're having fun.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And, I remember those days like they were yesterday. And, of course, the beautiful Sean Crowley was your biggest fan and supporter. And there's a whole lot that goes along with Sean. I mean, she's just a beautiful person in general. But I remember her sitting up there, and she was sitting right in front of you as your big supporter. And we didn't know who you was either, but we kind of fell in love with you guys. And we're so glad to have you in our lives.
Well, and vice versa. And, she still does that. She's still right up front all the time. But she's got new responsibilities now. She is number one roadie.
Well, that's what we talk about with Patty Campbell, right? When she carries Tim's guitar, I mean, it's bigger than she is, but she does it anyway, so.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Well, believe it or not, Sean loves it, In fact, once the gig ends and she comes up and she says, okay, time to break it down.
Yeah.
And she insists that I go talk to the people that are out in the audience, and she starts breaking it down. And almost every time I'm out there talking to someone, they'll say, look at your wife over there. Don't you want to go help her? But I say, no, she loves it, man. She enjoys it. She's proud to be known as number one roadie.
She's over there signing the beautiful Sean Crowley bumper stickers, for everybody. Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, she's learned how to fake my signature, so she handles all the autographs.
Cool. I always get a laugh when people come here for the very first time. We have a lot of people that come through the studio. B-Dog and Lou are doing a very good job of having guests in on Wednesday. And, we have a lot of people that come through here. And, whenever I'm sitting and talking to them and they're drinking out of a Bill Crowley coffee cup, I was like, we've come so far, man.
Yeah, I know. And I'm drinking out of this one and proud to do it.
Hey, there you go, brother. There you go, man. So, all right, man. So you've been working on a new project? Are you working on a new EP or what's going on?
That remains to be seen, but for sure, singles are going to happen. I haven't decided yet if I want to release an album later this year.
Yeah.
I've certainly got more than enough material. But, the train of thought nowadays is that singles are the way to go.
Yeah.
But, it seems like, I look at a lot of other musicians that have an album, not necessarily a CD.
Yeah.
Although, some people like to have something you can hand out and hold on to. I know that there's some people out there that still like a CD and will play a CD. Maybe the word I should use is album.
Right.
So that I could release an album, and then when you go on a site like any of the digital sites, you'll see an album.
Yeah.
And you can just download the entire thing or pick songs out of it. So I don't know, but in the meantime, Jackson and I started on 2 songs. Oh my God, it seems like so long ago. So much has happened to delay things, but with Jackson and I started on 2 songs, and my God, I hate to say this, it was way back in the late summer. And then we had an interruption by Hurricane Ian, and that put a damper on things, not to use a pun or anything, but Jackson's studio got damaged a little bit, his house got a little bit of damage, and And I was at the point where I was anxious to get one song released. And so Jackson and I agreed that we would send all of what we'd done so far over there to a studio here very near my house in Lauderdale. And I thought I would have this, believe it or not, I thought I would have this song out before Tiki Man Showcase last year. That's how long ago it is that we've started that. But then once I realized that wasn't going to happen, there was no use to hurry, because you don't put music out in November, December. Everybody's playing Christmas music. Yeah. So, I just put it on hold a little bit. But I've been working with a guy over here by the name of Michael Waxman. He's great, but he's very, very busy. So, I got to kind of work around his schedule, and it just takes a while. So finally got the new song out. It's called Where the Fun Never Sets. Yeah. And the second song that Jackson and I started is almost done, and I'll probably have that finished in I don't know, within the next few weeks or month. And when I'll release that, I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens,
Well, he's a busy man, He's flying off to England, setting in with rehearsals for the Rolling Stones. He's flying up to New York, he's doing all this stuff. Wherever somebody needs him to play, he's on a plane going there. So you're very lucky to catch him.
You're right. You're right about him. He is that busy. It's amazing. Yeah. You think he's going to be home for a couple of days, but no. Then he sends a picture from some other state, some other part of America. It really is amazing how busy he is. Yeah. And I'm lucky that he lives 3 hours from me, and we enjoy working with each other. And right now we just communicated this week trying to get started again on the next project. But again, I'm kind of at the mercy of his schedule, but we'll see what happens. At least we got the desire to do it,
Well, that's right. And the first time we interviewed you, that one of the things that I was telling you was that the whole Trop Rock Coastal Americana family are always out there helping each other out, doing this, doing that, or whatever. And it's so cool how you have got to know all these artists and musicians and singers and songwriters, and people are just willing to get in there and help and do things and be a part of it. It's a great family to be a part of.
That's absolutely correct. And sometimes I have to shake myself to realize the really, really good musicians that I've gotten to know on a first name basis. And in fact, the ones that have contributed to the songs the one I put out this past week and the one that's almost ready. I posted the lineup of musicians because they deserve to be mentioned. They're so good. And they were so cooperative. It's amazing, You think, as busy as people are, they'll find time when you ask them, would you like to contribute to this recording? They find time. Sure. And it's really cool. It's really cool. I'm meeting new people all the time, I played at a Christmas party this past December up by West Palm Beach. And while I was playing, halfway through, the hostess came up and said, there's a musician here that would like to sit in with you. And I'm thinking, well, I guess, okay, Well, I said, okay, sure. It turned out he had a cajon with him in the car, and he brought it, and he sat in with me for several songs. And he said, let's stay in touch. He was visiting from Los Angeles, visiting a brother. Let's stay in touch. Gave me his contact info. And I did stay in touch with him. And it turned out his name is Richie Gallete Garcia. And he used to be the drummer for Sting. Oh, wow. What? I'm telling you, I just couldn't believe it,
Holy mackerel.
He's a world-renowned drummer and percussionist. And I mentioned to him I was recording, and he said, well, send it to me. I'd like to hear it. And I did. He goes, you don't mind me to throw something down on it? I said, well, yeah, thanks. Yeah. And he put a lot of percussion on it and sent it back to me. I mean, it's just a chance meeting, but that's the kind of,
that is fantastic.
I'm curious how that conversation went when he came up on stage. You're like, so can you play? Have you ever done anything? Right. He's like, he's probably like, yeah, I can figure that out. It's okay. Yeah.
Well, that does go through your mind a little bit. You never know who's say, hey, let me play. I get that a lot when I'm playing gigs, and most of the time I turn them down. Strangers, you never know what could happen. But, it was a friendly atmosphere. I said, sure, come on. And he was great, man. It was really a lot of fun. And he's turned out to be the most humble, nice guy. You'd think, being world-renowned like that, he might have an attitude. But I didn't catch any attitude from it at all. was really,
That's
really
amazing.
Well, that just goes to show how far you've come, because I can go back again to those early days. There's no way in hell you would have had somebody get up on stage with you, because you were so focused on your thing, right? You just wanted to make sure you're playing the guitar right, making sure you remember the damn words and all this other stuff. You know, that would have probably freaked you out and got you out of your comfort zone. So now that you're more comfortable, and there's nothing like confidence in the world that can make you be successful. You know, once you've got confidence, you can do anything. And you've definitely come a long way, brother.
Well, I appreciate those kind words, man, but I'll tell you what, I still forget the chords. And even though, you know, I do have a lot more confidence than back in that. I mean, it's no comparison.
Yeah.
But I'm confident that I'm going to forget some words.
Sure.
And forget the chords. It just happens.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how many times I play the song, at some point in time, at some gig, I'm going to mumble through a verse or something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just happened. Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and play
But
the
I've heard
new
Jimmy
song.
Buffett. I've heard a couple live broadcasts of his, and I know most of his music pretty well. And I've heard him miss some words here and there, but, you know, who cares?
Who cares? It'll be all right.
Yeah.
You know.
It'll be all right.
You know, and depending on where you're at, you know, if you're playing in some bar somewhere, whatever, and you know, you're really there. It's got to be. I always feel bad when I walk into a bar and there's somebody playing and nobody's paying attention, right? I always go up and put some money in the jar or whatever and give them the attention they deserve. Now, I understand it's a bar and people are eating and people are coming and going, and, you know, they may be there for a birthday party. We don't know. But there's got to be that moment where somebody starts tapping their foot or, you know, starts, you know, clapping or whatever, and that's got to make you feel really good when that happens, especially in that bar setting.
Your point is well taken, and I will add this. There's many times when I'm playing and I'm thinking, why am I here? You know, no one's really paying attention. But 5 minutes later, someone's going to come up and drop a 5 in the tip jar and say, I've been listening to you, man. You're great, and your song selection is great. And I'm going, why in the world do these people are listening? The thing, you don't think they're listening, but they are listening. And most of the time, a lot of times, people were leaving. They'll take the roundabout way and walk past me and say, really enjoyed your set. It's just what I wanted to hear. And here, you know, I'm thinking, these guys are over there having a great time. I'm not going to infringe on it, but they're listening.
Yeah.
And it happens all the time. So one thing I think, and I'm sure other musicians would say the same thing, you have to play like everybody's listening to you out there. You have to play like there's a record executive out there. You have to give it your all every time, no matter what the circumstances are. You have to be focused and confident and intent and deliver. You know, you just can't take time off, which is okay. You're not supposed to.
Well, it's evolving, right? As an artist, you evolve, and every time you play that song, you've probably played, you know, 100 times or whatever. You learn something new about that song. You know, you hit a different chord, and you're like, oh, I kind of like that, or whatever. And you know, it evolves, and you as an artist evolves. But I'm with you on what you're saying. I mean, I could give you an example like. The morning post that I do, right? The writings that I do. You know, there's times where I'm like, you know, I don't even know why I'm doing it. Nobody's really reading this stuff. They're just looking at the pictures or whatever. And then somebody will send me a message and say, let me tell you something. I needed this today because this was going on, and it really, really hit a chord with me, you know. So the point is that, like you said, you got to keep doing it. Do your thing, you know, do your thing. And you never know who is out there that you're touching their lives or making a difference in their lives, or they needed to hear that song. They needed to walk into a bar where somebody's playing some music, you know. And
I got to give you, Danny, I can't help but follow what you're saying, and I'm agreeing with you. And I'm going to give, this is the best example I can give you. This just happened to me about a week and a half ago. I'm playing in a place I've been playing for a couple of years. I see the same faces a lot. Some of them it's like a meeting with the boys in their own little part of the bar, jabbering away, you know. I think they're not really listening to me. Well, I played the song Let It Be by the Beatles, you know.
Yeah.
I do a version of that. I always do. And about 1 or 2 songs later, one of these guys comes up to me. He's got a $20 bill in his hand. And I thought, what's going on here? He goes, he's kind of handing it out to me, but at the same time, I could see he was trying to say something. Turns out, I might get choked up when I tell you this story, but turns out when his daughter died, that's the song they sang at the funeral.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
So to him, this song has extra special meaning. You know,
Sure.
He said, I don't ever stop playing that song. I want you to play it every time I'm here. Can't give you $20 every time I'm here.
Yeah, you're not. Well, hell, I'll play it again if you got another 20.
That's beautiful.
But that's the point.
It was such a touching story for him to
Yeah.
tell me that. I kind of got. I could see he was getting choked up, and I couldn't. I was getting a little choked up too.
Yeah, yeah.
Then he went on to tell me later, I lost my daughter and I lost my wife. He said, "Can you imagine what that's like?" No, I can't. But it's got to be awful. So that song brings back memories and tears to him whenever he hears it. So that was really cool.
Well, there you go. See, you're touching people's lives. You're making a difference in people's lives, and you just don't know who is out there that needs that little bit of encouragement to get past the day, you know. So it's very important, man, and you're doing a great job with it. So, you know, we're big fans of yours.
Well, and vice versa.
Well, let's go ahead and play the song Where the Fun Never Sets, right? Sounds like a theme for the Tiki Bar out here, but anyway, let's see here. All right, we're going to go ahead and play it. I'm going to put you in the green room, and then I'll bring you back out after the song, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, brother, here we go. Brand new.
Thank you.
Hot off the presses. I can't say it's the first time being played on Tiki Man Radio because Coastal Confessions, you know, Brian played it last night. He wanted me to make sure that you knew that he played it first on Tiki Man Radio. But anyway, doesn't matter. It's on Tiki Man Radio.
To the show. I heard it.
Yeah, there you go. All right, here we go.
Sitting on the patio with a cold one in my hand. Got a plate of fish and chips, waiting for the band. Another perfect sunny day, as good as it gets. Down at the Sunset Grill where the fun never sets. Today is a good day for rum. The sign at the bar tells me so. Hello, bartender, won't you please pour me one? Something fine from the Caribbean. Sitting on the patio with a cold one in my hand. Laid back and lazy, cause I ain't got nothing planned. Another perfect sunny day, as good as it gets. Down at the Sunset Grill, where the fun never sets. Snowbirds are flocking to the shore, lining up to worship the sun. Strong margaritas, and after 3 or 4, they won't feel that sunburn anymore. Sitting on the patio with a cold one in my hand, watching the girls as they're working on their tan. Another perfect sunny day, as good as it gets. Down at the Sunset Grill where the fun never sets. Sitting on the patio with a cold one in my hand. The boaters got Coronas and are happy as a clam. Another perfect sunny day, as good as it gets. Down at the Sunset Grill where the fun never sets. And as the day is ending and you think there goes your fun, they're crowding together to say goodbye to the sun. 'Cause after the sun sets, you'll see that they are done. At the Sunset Grill, they've just begun. sitting on the patio with a cold one in my hand, soaking up the moonlight, listening to the band. Another perfect evening, as good as it gets, down at the Sunset Grill where the fun never sets. Down at the Sunset Grill where the fun never sets.
Yes. There we go. There we go. Good job, man.
Oh, thanks for playing it.
That's awesome. We're fans. We have our beautiful beach Crowley.
Yeah.
We have our
Beach Crowley. Hey, I like that.
We have our beautiful Bill Crowley mugs today.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, thanks. But I might use that, the beautiful Beach Crowley.
I like that.
See how it happens just like that?
The beautiful Beach Crowley.
Yeah. Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm good.
I'm Beach. How you doing?
I love it.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm Beach Crowley.
Wow, you do it way better than I could.
Yeah.
Bill, I have a question. This is Flaz. You mentioned the percussionist for the band Sting, and you said that he was bringing to the stage with you a particular instrument. Can you explain? Yeah, I don't.
It's a box. It's a box that you beat on, and it sounds
Okay.
like a drum.
All right.
I love them myself. I want one myself because I love to play the tambourine. But
Right.
yeah,
Now
it's
I
a
know.
box.
I wasn't sure.
I wondered what
You
that was.
you can sit on it, and you can just kind of lean over and play it with your hands.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's become like a portable substitute for a drummer,
Right.
Because when you can get depending on how you play it, and Jax Bowers, I've seen him do it before, and this Richie Garcia, watching him, you're right. They sit on it, and if you play it with your hands at a certain spot, it'll sound like a bass drum. And at the top, he was either using his hands or he had something in his hand, so it sounded like more a bright percussive, almost like he was touching a tambourine or a cymbal, a drum kit.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's very popular, and I'll tell you, when you watch Drop Dead Dangerous, just when the two girls are playing,
Yep.
Yeah, they
Melanie
do
Howe
it.
always had the cajon going,
Yep.
They do.
Yeah.
Scott Nickerson the same way,
Yeah, he's got a cajon.
And I got to tell you, this year I've got a picture of Scott playing the drums, and we've got the Tiki Man Radio logo in the drum part of it. And he's wearing a Tiki Man Radio shirt. And I'm going to frame that picture because here's the guy who created, who started the Parrot Heads, who is playing at the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase, wearing a Tiki Man Radio shirt with the Tiki Man Radio cutout in the drum set, playing the drums. I'm like, this is a magical moment.
It could have been better if you dropped some coin on him,
I know, man.
Didn't need to. You saved that money.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah. The best part about that whole story is I get that kind of cool thing out of just friendship with Scott, right? That's just so cool to have, and I know you've got a lot of friends, and again we go back to the beginning, when Sean was your biggest fan at the Tiki House. You got a group of people that come into the showcase now. I mean, you're bringing a crowd in.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. You're right. It used to be just Sean and me, but now you're right. It's wherever I go. A lot of it's family. I feel very fortunate that they're interested. Mm-hmm. We have a pretty tight family. Most of them live on the west coast of Florida, so it's a fairly easy job to go from there to go to Key West. But still, it takes money and effort, time off from work, and I appreciate everything they do for me. They've been very supportive, and it's the best, And we're going to do it again this year. We wouldn't so much for Meeting of the Minds. They didn't go up and have their Alabama party,
Right.
but we're gonna be down in Key West again, of course.
Well, there's a lot going on. There's going to be a lot going on behind the scenes. I was talking to Andy over at Beachfront this week, and he's coming down to Key West. I'm sure Millie will be there with her radio station. And I'm pretty sure this is exactly how it's going to happen, because what they've done is taken Me in the Mines and turned it into another Trop Rock event. So everybody's going to drop off down in Gulf Shores, and then they're going to come on down to Key West. I know the Caravan is coming on down to Key West with Donnie Brewer. So, and that's the whole point of moving it up a week or back a week or whatever, so everybody can still go. So I really feel like that the people who went down to Me in the Mines, who either registered for Me in the Mines, went over and got their T-shirt and never went back, or just went and saw one person play or something like that and went all over town, because Key West was the draw. It was the whole point of having it in Key West, is that you could go from bar to bar and see all of your artists and people that you love play.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Sean and I used to go to Meeting the Minds down at the Casa a little while ago, but after so many people were coming down with me or to see me, I just said it's not worth it. I missed being with them, and I had to, for a couple hours or a few hours out of the day or a couple days I wasn't with them. I just didn't feel right.
Yeah.
So we stopped going to Meeting the Minds, but we still had the best time.
Sure.
So many of those musicians, there's so many musicians in town that don't play actually at the Casa stage. You can just go bar to bar and hear this wonderful music and meet these guys from all over the country. Yeah. And become friends with them and listen to their music and maybe participate at some point.
Yeah.
It's still great. I don't think Meeting the Minds is going to be missed, is my humble opinion.
I truly believe that. I wish them good luck, and I'm sure they'll have some success out of it. But it's kind of like taking the family reunion. You go to Grandma's house every summer for the family reunion, right? And all of a sudden, Uncle Jed, who lives in California, wants to have it at his place, right? And so it's never the same. And then Grandma passes away, and you wish you'd have went to see Grandma that year, and and now you're pissed at Uncle Jed because you don't want to go to California. You want to go to Grandma. When you take people out of that comfort zone of a routine that they were so used to, it changes everything. Change brings change. There's just no doubt about it. Everything changes.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And I'm with you. I wish him well. Of course.
Yeah.
It's good for all of us.
Yeah.
In the music world.
Yeah.
But I think there's going to be a lot of people that are used to going to Key West every year that will not go up there. Yeah. I could be mistaken. I'll freely admit it if it turns out differently. But I think you're right. Key West was the main draw. The music wasn't added on to that.
Well,
so we'll see.
Yeah, and there's so much, and that's why we decided to stay in the same week, because people want to go to Fancy Fest or see something part of Fancy Fest, maybe the end of it. They want to do the music week. And then the following week, you got the boat races coming in there. So, if you're there for 10 or 12 days, you get to see a little bit of all that, and you don't, you're not having to fly into Mobile or Pensacola and rent a car and drive for an hour and a half or 2 hours or whatever to get there, So you just fly in and you're walking around riding your scooter or riding your bikes.
Yeah. Yep. You're right, man. Yeah, I agree. Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens. So. But I think we're going to thrive down there without him.
I do too. All right, man. So there's a lot of people listening this morning. So for those that don't know who the world famous, beautiful Bill Crowley is, as we now call him, Beach Crowley. Beach Crowley.
Beach Crowley.
Yeah, the world famous Beach Crowley. And it happens just like that on this show. All of a sudden you get a nickname and it sticks, But anyway, so tell them how they can get your music, follow you, where you're going to be, playing next, that kind of thing. How can they look that up?
Well, I post my schedule all the time on my website, BillCrowleyMusic.com. I might have to change that to BeachCrowleyMusic.com.
Yeah.
So my schedule's up there. Of course, my tunes are there. But, everybody uses Pandora, Spotify, or Apple Music, Amazon Music. I'm on every site, so It's really easy. You can't miss me. Yeah, thankfully.
Yeah, so, you can follow Bill the Beach Crowley to the next tiki hut, you know.
I think I like that too, Bill.
Yeah, we can drop the beautiful part and just put bitchin' Bill Crowley.
Bitch and beach Crowley.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, we're crazy.
See, there's all kinds of things that you use that for. That's great.
That's right. Well, brother, it's a pleasure having you on the show, man. We're always here for you anytime, you know. And you know, if you got some big announcement that you just want us to mention on the show, just send me a text and I'll take care of you, man.
Well, thanks, man. You always have, and I surely do appreciate y'all.
All right, brother. We're gonna let you fly, man. Great job on the new song, and we'll get it on the playlist, on the Red Hot playlist here for you. Okay.
Thank you so much for that, and thank you so much for having me on.
All right.
Aloha. You're listening to the Tiki Man. Welcome to paradise.
All right, so I was requested to play this song. I don't play this out in public very often. I'm just gonna say this is a semi-true story. Well, this is a story my mother told me. This is a predicament song. It was Friday night. I was feeling low. Thought I'd feel better with a little bit of smoke. My stash was dry as it had ever been. All I had left was seeds and stems. Seeds and stems, that's all I got. I wish I knew, smoked up all of my pot. I could call my brother, he's got a friend. All I got left is seeds and stems. So I buzzed my brother, said I'm on my way. He said, man, I ain't seen that boy in 38 days. No, I wouldn't lie to you, 'cause you're my kin. Brother, all I got around here is seeds and stems. Seeds and stems, that's all I got. My brother's wife, they done smoked up all of his pot. I can call my folks, but I hate to barge in. All I got left is seeds and stems. Pick it then, all right. I said, hey, Dad, what's going on? He said, we just sitting around the house getting stoned. That was the last of it. Now the pickings are slim. All we got left now is seeds and stems. Seeds and stems, that's all we got. If I know Mom, she baked up all of Dad's pot. I'm starting to think I need more friends. All I got left is seeds and stems. Everybody help us out. Seeds and stems, that's all we got. I wish I knew who smoked up all of my pot. My party's over before it begins.
All I got left is seeds and stems.
Yeah.
All I got left is seeds and stems.
Oh man, that was one of my favorite. I was just telling Larice the story of how, you know, when Danny first wrote that, and he was
That's
still
Danny
working.
Versato, by the way.
Yeah, and he was still working, you know, for NASA. Couldn't really put that on his album and everything. So now we're all free and out there, and he's a real estate agent now.
Yeah, Danny Versato, if you don't know, he posted this week that he is now doing real estate.
In Florida.
He's still going to play from time to time and do this, you know, but he did have the vocal cord surgery, and things have somewhat never been the same. And but this particular cut was made down in the Tiki House.
That's right. And it was one of my favorite songs.
At the Songwriter Showcase.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Let me give you the backstory behind that song. He was very reluctant to play it, as he says at the beginning. He rarely plays it out in public. And when he was putting together, because we went down and did Danny Rosado's very first CD release party down in Huntsville.
That's right.
And
it was a great time.
It was a great time. Seems like 100 years ago.
It does.
But he was here, and him and Trish was together back then, and they would come up here, and they was here about every other weekend, at the Tiki Bar, hanging out or whatever. And we're around the Tiki Bar one day, and he starts playing this song, and I was like, dude, that's you should make that. Like like at the end of CDs.
Like a hidden track.
A hidden track.
Yeah.
You should. Oh, sorry.
It's cool.
Go ahead.
That's all right.
You should make that like a hidden track on a CD.
Yeah, I thought about it.
But that way they got to buy the whole CD to get that. And he never did it, but.
But it's one of my favorite songs that he does.
I think the Grateful Dead did something about seeds and stems, or it's back before you guys were probably born. No,
Graham would know. Graham's
but there was a
huge
tune out there when I was in my teens, and I had some baggies in my pockets.
You had some baggies in your pockets,
but it was mainly Mexican baggy stuff. And but I remember a tune that was seeds and stems, something like that. I can't just trying to pull it up.
Well, that's a great tune, and of course, since it was recorded at a Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase, I want to say probably the very first one that we had. At the Tiki House.
Oh, it was great.
And so we cut that out individually, and it was recorded very well.
Him and Boomer let me play the tambourine up there with them one day.
It might have been the second one.
I think it was the second one.
Yeah, I don't think they were there for the very first one or whatever, because that's when I told Boomer and Robin Tricker and all of them that they needed to get their asses to Key West.
Yeah.
They'd never been before. They never played. They were all starting out. And I'm like, y'all need to get your asses to Key West, which is in a Boomer and Blake song,
Yes.
Yeah. Heading down to Cayo. Yeah, that's it. So, anyway.
Good memories.
What you got going over there, Larice?
Just sitting here listening and enjoying the music.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Except when I was 17, I didn't have anything to do with seeds and stems.
Let's see. Rick the Sticks chiming in, saying, hello, Tiki family. Sorry I've been absent today. Really looking forward to Escape to Paradise and the summer party. Hey, buddy, we are so looking forward to being with you on that, too.
Well, the maintenance crew are working their asses off out here. It takes about 3 months, and I'm in charge of the maintenance crew and making sure they're getting everything done. We've poured the concrete in the pool house. We finished the floors in the chocolate bar. I even threw in a part where I built a home office upstairs. Now I'm working on the what am I calling it? The upper deck. Now I'm calling it the sports bar. Sports bar.
You're working on the sports bar?
Let me tell you something about that bar.
Spurts bar.
Let me tell you something about that upper deck bar. People have been reluctant over the years to go upstairs because they think it's part of the house, right?
Me too.
I mean, there was a time where we had a sign, an arrow, that said extra seating upstairs, and it was going up the stairs when the stairs was on the other side of the deck.
Yeah.
And then I thought, well, listen, if you got to have people up here, you got to have a bar. And that really kind of did it, right? You really put a bar up there, people go up there. But now I got to take it to the next level a little bit.
Now you got to make it a sports bar.
Yeah, I see. You got to put televisions up there.
I got a TV up there. I got a big 40-inch TV up there.
Now he's got to have more TVs.
Yeah. And you got that 300,000 BTU heater.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. No kidding.
I'm going to have to get one of those wall units that has the air conditioning and heating for that area when I get it all done. time. You know,
Yeah.
that'd be the most efficient thing to do, I think.
Yeah,
But,
instead of piping in.
but there's a lot of
house,
people
yeah.
that like to play poker. I am not a poker player.
I am not either.
Contrary to the last
but-
couple of weeks, I'm not a gambler, but
But I will tell you, the golden girl will be very happy when you put the poker table up there. She loves to play poker. She was teaching me card games.
I do too. I love to play
Sometime
poker.
this
I'm not
winter.
very good, but
well, you can't tell people. Oh, this is a ploy, right? You tell everybody you're not very
I'm
good.
terrible, just terrible.
Whatever.
Lisa's dad would rob everybody
Oh,
in
my
this
God,
whole
he was a
place. He's such
bandito.
a good poker player.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody'd be walking out going, did you win anything? No, that guy over there did.
Yeah.
Well, y'all don't know this, but this room right here, used to be open all the way. The chocolate
Yes,
bar
it
used to
did.
be all the way open.
And this was
Okay.
where the poker table was.
And this was where the poker table was.
Because the light.
Yeah, and but this wall wasn't here. It was all part of the bar and all that
It was
stuff.
all
and
open.
there was pictures on the wall just like there are all the chocolate bar and all that stuff. You know, before I decided, you know what, we need a damn studio more than we need a poker table.
That's right.
But I have the poker table here.
We still have
in the
it.
storage area here, and I'm going to bring it back out and put it upstairs in case
Perfect.
anybody wants to play poker.
Right. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a blast.
You put slot machines up
we're gonna
there,
learn,
and we can, oh God, I can just see it now.
Well, you know, Uncle Alex, who is, if those of you that don't know, Uncle Alex, not only does he make fantastic Bloody Marys, and he's been a good friend of mine for damn near 20 years.
That's right.
He can find anything. So maybe he can find us some slot machines.
Slot machine.
Yeah, there
Probably
you go.
has some in his closet.
You know what?
I was going to say, he's probably got one in the truck right now.
Maybe not even a slot. Even a pinball machine would be just as fun.
Oh, yeah.
A pinball machine?
Yeah, a pinball machine would be just as fun.
Well, we don't want to get too much crap. Then I'll have to add on to the upper deck.
I understand.
What happened to your kitchen? Well, we need more bar space.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be crazy up there.
You're cooking on top of a slot machine.
But, you know, like people like to smoke cigars. They like to play poker. There's a bar up there. You know, I mean, there's all kinds of things. But really, I want to close it in. I want to put windows so we can open the windows. So if you are smoking cigars, it goes out and all that stuff. But in the wintertime, you know, it can be a whole nother room of things that you can do, you know.
So you think you might need a couple of exhaust fans up there and put them in the wall? You might need to.
Yeah, you know, that might be a good idea.
I have a couple of those kind of things that was part of medical equipment that used to keep large rooms cool because of the heat that causes problems with electronics. And I might just bring those over for you because I can't find any other place to put them.
Well, there you go. You'd be up in the sports bar, you know, it's like, you know, looking for the bartender who's, there's a nice little cozy bar, which, by the way, used to be what the chocolate bar looked like a long time ago. But anyway, it's like, hey, bartender, I'm ready for another drink.
I went partying the other night, started drinking and got real tight. I got down with each and all of my friends. I felt so good I had to do it again. I said, hey, bartender, hey man, look here. Draw one, draw two, maybe 3 or 4 glasses of beer. I saw a man sitting on the end. He said, baby, can we be friends? You looking sweet as you can be. Come on down and have a drink with me. I said, hey, bartender, hey man, look at here. Draw one, draw two, maybe 3 or 4 glasses of beer. swing. Now I heard somebody call for one last round for the alcohol. I said, hey, bartender, hey man, look here. Draw one, draw two, maybe 3 or 4 glasses of beer. I said, hey, bartender. I said, hey, bartender. I said, hey, bartender. I said, hey, bartender. Draw 1, 2, 3 or 4 glasses of beer.
I'm gonna grab me a beer.
A beer.
You good? You light? Are you light?
I'm good.
Is your beer light? It's okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good.
All right. I'll be right back.
There is freedom within, there is freedom without. Try to catch the deluge in a paper cup. There's a battle ahead, many battles are lost, but you never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come. To build a wall between us, we know that they won't win. Now I'm towing my car, there's a hole in the roof. My possession calls a suspicion, but there's no proof. In the paper today, tales of war and waste, but you turn right over to the TV page. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. We know they won't win. Now I'm walking again to the beat of a drum, and I'm counting the steps to the door of your heart. Only shadows ahead, barely clearing the roof. Get to know the feeling of liberation and release. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. No, they won't win. Don't let them win.
One of my favorites was down in Duluth called Bella
Hey.
Couture. Howdy.
She's over here just having a conversation about.
It says on the air, right up there.
Yeah. Well, oftentimes there's a whole nother show going on behind the scenes on the break and all that stuff. We were just talking about a good head in the morning time. It's really nice to have.
And it's quite good.
Yeah, it is nice.
Beer and chocolate chip cookies, gluten-free. Breakfast of champions.
That's
I
right.
made gluten-free
organic
chocolate
cookies.
Chip
Yeah.
They are organic. They're gluten-free. And they're very good.
They're delicious.
Because I can no longer have gluten. So, which makes me sad because I was a huge fan of beer. I loved beer. And I loved trying all the flavors. I loved going to with Key West Chris, and he was telling me, remember the Cork and Stogie? I loved the Cork, and he would get me to try all these different German beers. And I love beer, but sadly, it doesn't love me back anymore.
Unfortunately.
This is life when we get old. So
Cork and Stogie, yeah, that was the first time you were naked in Key West.
Actually, that is the truth. That is a true story.
On Duval Street.
Oh,
I did.
Your first time in Key West, if you don't get
did.
plastered
That's
and
true.
drunk and naked,
crazy.
then you haven't had a good time.
We're talking naked?
Flazza, sorry he missed that.
100%
Wait a minute.
naked.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
those
got
are before
really
camera
hot.
phones, right?
Yeah.
He took me down there in
Wavy Dave was there.
July.
Yeah, I bet it was hot.
And it was flaming. I mean, it was just melting, And I had on a sundress, but by the time I got naked in the middle of Duval Street, which was, it wasn't where all the people were. It was at the quiet end of Duval Street, down where the Cork and Stogie was. And
Well,
anyway,
I keep telling her, that people in Key West walk butt naked down Duval Street. Nobody gives a damn.
They probably don't. I've seen Fantasy Fest pictures.
and I'm glad they didn't, because I was just like, oh my Lord, it is hot in here. Everything was sticking to me, and I just ripped that dress right off, and I was standing there naked in Duval Street, and Danny was like, okay, honey, let's we need to go on. Let's move on over here.
There's a big veranda porch on the front of the Cork and Stogie. It was a house, and inside was the Cork and Stogie. Everybody's sitting out on the veranda. I'm like, all right, it's time for me to take her home. Good night, everybody.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
I had way too much by that time, and had a great night.
What were you drinking?
Everything.
Tell me, tequila.
No, it was beer, but before that, I met my friend Wavy Dave.
Oh, so he waves with it, huh?
No.
He's like, oh, you like that? You want some of this? And
No, so Wavy Dave gave me a puff of what he had. And then I had beer. And that's how it all happened.
That's how it all. It's all Wavy Dave's fault.
Yep.
That sounds like get naked juice.
See, you blame it on Wavy Dave, and I blame it on Verona.
Well, there is the Jamaica incident.
Yes, well, there is that.
All right, let's see if we can find a brand new JBL Legends Travel moment with our good friend
Joe.
Yeah, our good friend Joe. Let's see if I can find it. Where is it here?
I know, Nicole. She just sent a message saying, I don't know if I could survive without beer. Well, it's not fun.
It's not fun.
No.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
Hey, Callie McCool just checked in.
But you learn to live with it.
Well, it's just more beer for me, okay?
That's right.
I just go get it in a barrel now and put it in the chocolate bar. Which, by the way, it's people always say, what kind of beer you have on tap? And I'm like, it's called free.
It's called free beer.
Yeah, there we go. All right, brand new JBL Legends Travel moment from our good friend Joe with JBL Legends Travel.
Hello, Joe.
And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel moment with Joe Leo.
Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo with the JBL Legends Travel Group. And this week I want to talk about boutique hotels. I had an interesting itinerary that I put together for one of my clients who was going to Italy. And they were going to go to Rome and then Florence and then on to the Amalfi Coast. And I was going through the hotels for them, and I found some really nice boutique hotels. But most clients are used to hearing, Hilton, Holiday Inn, Riu, the major brand names. And when it doesn't have one of those names, they get a little like leery. I'd have to reassure them that, the hotels that I'm picking for them are, 4 and 5 star hotels, and that it's going to be a very good experience. Well, long story short, I put him in a boutique hotel in Rome. So what is a boutique hotel? So a boutique hotel is a hotel that is usually anywhere between 25 and 100 rooms. They offer very personalized service and a local personality. So where they are, depending upon where they are in the country, they're usually very owner-operated, hands-on. And because they're smaller in size, the staff-to-guest ratio is usually very high. Boutique hotels cater directly to the individual, providing a very personalized service, very intimate service. And these properties are designed to blend into the surrounding community and the neighborhood and engulf the culture of that area. So like the Tapestry and Curio collections are from Hilton. Hyatt has what's called the Centric brand, and Marriott has Moxie and the Autograph collection. So they are owned by, some of them are owned by major hotel brands, but like I said, they're smaller in size. Not to be confused with a bed and breakfast. They're not a bed and breakfast. Some of them have restaurants, smaller bars, and some of them don't. The good thing is you can expect a lot from boutique hotels when you're traveling around the world. So what can you expect? So it's hard to pinpoint specific amenities because each one is tailored to the geographical location, but they have a few commonalities. Typically, the hotel team has a very deep knowledge of the local neighborhood and is very good at telling you where the best places are to go see, where the best places to eat, and the best places to shop. Now, a lot of times in the bigger major brand hotels, those people might not be locals of that particular area, but that come to work there and don't have that inner deep knowledge. Price-wise, yes, they're going to be a little bit more expensive than the major brand hotels because of the smaller size and the ratio, but they really appeal to people who are looking for something different and want to stay in a place where that feels stylish and interesting to where they are. So it's really it's a great thing if you can find the boutique hotel. It really can make a fantastic vacation experience when traveling out of the country. I do want to say that my client who did come back absolutely raved about the hotels that we put him in. And he said, he goes, Joe, I had to tell you, I was a little leery when you told me about them, but I trusted your decision. He goes, we had an unbelievable time. He said, the staff at the hotel was just top notch. He said, we did things in Rome that most people probably wouldn't even know about. So next time you're looking for a vacation and, out of the country, in England, Ireland, Italy, check out boutique hotels. I think you'd really be happy with your decision. Anyway, this has been Joe Leo from the JBL Legends Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. And I want to put it out there. People have sometimes emailed me. They want to see topics on future episodes. Please do so. Shoot me an email at jbltravelgroup@gmail.com. Give me a call at 732-831-5200. Whatever you want to do, message me on social media. If there's something you'd like me to touch on and talk about in the next coming weeks, it would be great. I'd be happy to do it for you. So anyway, have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio.
Are you looking to build your dream home in the beautiful Florida Keys? Look no further than Keys Custom Construction and Remodeling. Keys Custom Construction and Remodeling is a fully licensed general contractor, registered and located in beautiful Monroe County, Florida. Not only is Keys Custom Construction and Remodeling here to assist you throughout the build process, but we're also here to assist with the meticulous planning process required in building in Monroe County. We have the keys to building your dream in paradise. With over 100 combined years' experience in construction in Monroe County, we have the ability to deliver all-style homes that conform to the high-velocity hurricane wind zone rating required in all of South Florida, including concrete block system stilted homes, traditional wood frame construction, as well as insulated concrete form construction homes. Be sure to follow us on social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future videos and more information. You can also visit us on the web at www.keysccr.com or call us at 305-204-6605 or click on the link in the description below. We look forward to hearing from you.
Are you looking for signs for your backyard oasis? Maybe for your tiki bar? Or maybe you just want a pink flamingo in your yard? Well, let me tell you about Camys Grammys. That's what they do. Camys Grammys is just a beachy flamingo-loving girl from Wisconsin who's landlocked in Missouri and crazy about signs. Or TikiManRadio.com and click on the Camys Grammys logo and reach out to her. They custom fit signs to your order, made right here in the USA. That's Camys Grammys. Everybody needs a pink flamingo in their yard. This hour of the show is brought to you by JBL Legends Travel, who is always one phone call away from anywhere. They're also a sponsor for Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou on Wednesday nights between 7 and 9. JBL Legends Travel. Always travel with somebody you can trust. They are one phone call away from anywhere. Reach out to them at 732-831-5200. MFG Records Tropical Division is the live camp for B-Dog and Lou every Wednesday between 7 and 9, streaming live on the YouTube. MFG Records, that stands for Music for Grownups. They work with each individual artist to take them to the next level. Reach out to Beth Travers and Dave Sines today and take your music to the next level. MFG Records, Tropical. Goaltending Services, our good friend Gypsy Travel, will take you out to the sandbars of the Florida Keys. It's time to get off the bar stool and try another bar, a sandbar for a change. Get to go to the places that Tiki Man Radio and the crew get to go. With GTS Services, reach out to them at 305-916-0990 and go out on a sandbar today with Goaltending Services. Our good friends, Gypsy Travel. Reach out to them today and have some fun. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you.
You don't know how much I love you, but I love you like the sun. I like to put my arms around you. Run, 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 run away. Let's run, 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 run away. Let's run, 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 run away. If you knew how much I miss you, I miss you more each day. I really like to come and see. We could run, 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 run away. Run, 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 run away. Let's run, run, run away. Summer's coming and it's getting warmer. Tell me spring is just around the corner. I'm sitting watching all the flowers. Birds are singing, getting louder and louder. Here I am, missing you. Here I go, I'm loving you. Run, 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 run. Here I go, I'm wanting you. Run, 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 run. Here I go, I'm needing you. Run, 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 run. Here I go, I'm loving you. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run away. oh, I'm loving you. Run, 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 running. Yeah, oh, I'm wanting you. Run, 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 running. Yeah, oh, I'm needing you. Run, 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 running. Yeah, oh, I'm loving you. Run, 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 running. Run, 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 run away. You don't know how much I love you, but I love you like the sun. Yeah. I like to put my arms around you. We could run, 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 run away. Come on, baby, let's run, 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 run away. Come on, baby, let's run, 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 run. You don't know how much I want to run, 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 run. But you don't know how much I need to run, 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 run. But you don't know how much I love to run, 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 run. But you don't know how much I love to run, 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 run. I really like to come and see you run, 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 run. I really put my arms around you run, 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 run. One more time, just one more time, now run, 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 run away.
Key West Vanessa here, listening to Soundman from Hell on Key West shows Sunday nights on Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com.
Lagoons, California.
The Lagoons.
That's where the snow is this time of year, that in Canada.
Isn't that funny?
Go skiing in L.A.
I know.
It was 80 degrees here 2 days this past week here in the tropics of Tennessee.
Yeah.
80. I got to tell you something, Flaz, this beer is pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
It's the first keg of the year in the chocolate bar.
It's always good, the first keg of the year. Something about it.
So we got some ideas that are coming in. I love the Tiki Man Radio family that come together and come up with these ideas every year. We have to do something special, like, I was doing concerts on Friday night last year, and one thing I've learned about drunks is you gotta hold all the energy into one day for a big event. So
that's old drunks.
That's old drunks. Now, before that, years ago, when people would come in for the summer party, we just sat around the pool, drink a few beers, kind of get, hey, how's everything kind of going, that kind of thing, and whatever, and then we threw in the blues with Rick Rushin last year. That was kind of cool.
Oh, my gosh.
That was a great show.
What a great show.
But now we're talking about Z has threw out the idea to have a Bloody Mary contest.
Oh,
my goodness.
I'm in.
Yeah, that Saturday morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is something we can do for the brand new sports bar up on the upper deck Saturday morning, Bloody Marys.
How are you going to choose the judges?
We're by the time we threw tasting all the Bloody Marys, everybody wins.
That's what I was thinking too.
But you can be damn right creative with your Bloody Marys. You can put bacon in them. You can do this. You can do that, or whatever, and all this kind of stuff. So, anybody want to enter the Tiki Man Radio Bloody Mary contest for the
I want to
16th annual Tiki Bar Summer Party?
Patty wants to judge.
Because you don't win once, not twice, but 4 or 5 times when she's the judge, right?
Patty, we're going to do this in the morning. Remember, honey,
we got to pace ourselves.
Pace yourself, girl.
We got all day.
Yeah, we're not going to let Pat and Ed get into the contest, are we?
No.
Mosifa said she'll be a judge, too.
If Ed is in there, I mean, he's going to obviously win, but, But I think that'd be something we can do.
I think so. Verona says she's in. Nicole's in.
All right.
Oh, my.
Yeah, the sports bar upstairs.
That's right.
Saturday morning, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Saturday morning, we're doing the Bloody Mary contest from 10 to 12.
Oh, my gosh. Edward says, can he buy a square for the event?
No, Ed can't.
Ed's going to be here.
No more squares for him. He was like trying to sneak in the back door for the Daytona 500 party, sending Alex, hey, man, can you get me a square, man?
Let's share a square.
Ed, I'll give you my email address.
Yeah,
some
that's
squares,
right.
Believe me.
That's right. Yeah, if we win, we'll split it, man.
Yeah. And Rick the Stick says this is all going to be just before the pickleball tournament.
Oh, right.
All right. So that's my next question for Friday, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people come into town on Friday.
Well, I'm off Friday,
My
so
goal-
we can have a pickleball tournament
My
on
goal
Friday.
is to have people come in on Thursday night now, but anyway, so because we're here Friday getting ready, we got everything kind of going. So my question is, so the pickleball, does it have to be on pavement?
No.
We can
play in the grass.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, I guess
Wouldn't
you
the
do.
front yard be?
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
I don't think that's going to work because the pickleball is a wiffle ball and it has to, like a wiffle ball.
I don't know this. We need to relate to the experts here, the pickleball.
That's right. Ed has to weigh in on the rules.
And we have a pickleball
in the
over
pool.
there we have pickleball courts over
All right.
in
We'll
College
go ahead
Town.
and announce that Ed has won the pickleball championship July this summer already. All right, so now we got that out of the way.
That's fun.
There we go.
Well, we don't even know how to play, so
Well, I'm not
we're gonna
playing.
be
It's
trained.
easy.
I'm not
It's so
playing.
easy.
I'll
We're
be a
gonna have to be
spectator because, at 10 o'clock, I'm going to
Is it
be.
like badminton?
A little, kind of.
Yeah.
It's like tennis, but with a wiffle ball.
But if it has to be flat, now this is important if we're going to do this, and we can use the front yard.
It has to be your front yard.
Yeah. All right. So
I think so.
All right. But if that's what we're going to do, then we have to make, we can't have people park there.
Right. No, nobody will park there.
Do you have rackets like?
Obviously, though.
Rackets.
Well, wait a minute.
Tennis racket.
The parking's for the next day.
grass.
The parking's for the next day. So if we have the pickleball on Friday, then it won't matter.
Well, Ed said we can't play in the grass, but right down here at Harrison Bay, there is the Harrison Bay State Park. There's a tennis court. I don't know why you can't do a pickleball there.
Oh, well, then maybe that's what we need to do on Friday. Then.
Wait a minute.
That sounds awful official.
I was going to say, and also,
yeah,
and it's close.
Okay, it's probably a sand court.
No, there's no sand.
Okay,
it is a concrete.
It's concrete. I was thinking it was concrete.
And you say it's a volleyball court?
No, it's a tennis court.
Oh, tennis court.
Tennis court.
Okay.
All right. So if I get with the Harrison Bay State Park and see if we can use their tennis courts for pickleball.
But is pickleball the same height for the net?
Absolutely.
It is as
yeah, they
as
just
tennis.
got different squares on it.
Okay, got it. I was thinking it was a
tennis.
little more of a higher net where you would have to
like a
the
volleyball net?
shuttle would have to go over the top.
No.
Versus
Yeah. All I know is
difference is-
pickleball is if Ed and Pat are involved, they win. That's all I know.
But the difference is it's a wiffle ball
I know.
and tennis rackets, but smaller.
It's a slower.
So the
motion.
question is, will a tennis court work for the experts?
Yes, because they play them on tennis courts.
Are they responding to that?
Yes.
Tennis courts will work.
Yes,
All
tennis
right.
court works.
So I'll get with the Harrison Bay State Park and see if we can reserve the tennis courts for the pickleball
extravaganza
on Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Saturday morning, and just so you know, Z&G are judges of barbecue, so they should be the judge. Patty shouldn't be the judge because,
Patty, you can't have that many. We got to pace ourselves.
But Z&G want to get in the contest, so
they can't be
judged.
Okay.
But, I'll make the pickles for the stuff in the ball, okay?
I don't think it works like that, honey.
Yeah. Well, there's that. But and if he makes the pickles in the ball, I'm going to tell you, that's the best damn pickleball you've ever ate. Okay? I promise you.
Listen, Nicole Hall says that Shane, with an E, a.k.a. the Cabana Boy, will kick everybody's butt at pickleball.
Maybe I'll stick to Bloody Mary.
The gauntlet has been thrown down.
That's right. Watch out, Ed.
Ed and Pat, they are world champions.
Yeah, they have a
pickleball.
damn trophy and stuff. I mean, they brought it in
They
here.
have T-shirts and a trophy and everything.
Yeah, they have sponsors
and medals
medals and all these things.
They know how to spike the ball, right?
Well, I know they know how to win a damn Super Bowl contest.
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Oh my word!
All right. So, wow. Okay. So
Nicole's got money on it. She said, of course she does.
all right, Nicole, we need to get together. We'll start the pool for the pickleball
tournament. Who's going
tournament? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well, it won't be anybody on my team because I don't even know how to play.
So, how many people can play pickleball at one time? How many people can play pickleball at one time?
It's a doubles. They're doubles.
Only
Okay.
So it's
two
4
behind the net on each side.
Exactly.
So me and Larice could be on a team because we don't have any skills.
Okay.
Ron,
Danny,
0.
I think we ought to play against them because it's like it's over.
Let's see here.
I played tennis with my dad, but that was like a million years ago.
I loved badminton when I was in college. I mean, I wasn't very tall, but I mean, it doesn't matter because you could get that racket and you could jump. Mm-hmm. And I could jump and at that time. And man, I'll tell you, that shuttlecock, and they don't call it a birdie. They call it a shuttlecock. And I could whip that thing so fast, and my serves were just beautifully over that net. Jump up there and whap. And I loved it. I actually really enjoyed it.
Well, maybe you'd be good at pickleball.
You never know. Maybe you'd be
I tried
good.
tennis, and it didn't work for me. I don't know why.
All right, the world famous Danny Hoy will. She's got a song called "Meet Me at the Pickleball Court." So let me see if I can get this to play here.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Do you remember summers on the beach? We got the ocean lately seems so out of reach. Life's kept us busy with jobs and homes and kids in school. Why don't we cut loose, get out and act like crazy fools? Meet me on the pickleball court. Kids again, if only for a little while. We can dig and slam that yellow ball and chase it around till we're good and tired. We can pick a ball till that sun goes down. Rallies and hard slams is the greatest sound. Watch the players slam that ball again and then get up the next day and do it all again. Meet me on the pickleball court. We'll be kids again, if only for a little while. We can run back that yellow ball and chase it around. Do we ever get tired? Lots and dames give us long smiles. The game's the action, let's go wild. We'll have fun just like we always do. Meet me on the pickleball court. 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 Earns ATPs and crazy hard gets. Playing the game all out. Paddle in hand so tight. No great rally is too long. Meet me on the pickleball court. We'll be kids again, if only for a little while. We can smash and slam that yellow ball, make them chase it around till they all get tired. Meet me on the pickleball court. Meet me on the pickleball court. Meet me on the pickleball court. Meet me on the pickleball court.
I love Danny.
I know. Meet me on the pickle. You know, it's so funny because when I was talking to Brian Fields, you know, he did a song for this, which is going to be on volume 2 of the Trop Rock Pickleball Artist, right?
Yeah,
Which is, he take his song Key West Bound, and it's pickleball bound, right?
Pickleball
He's like, yeah, pickleball bound, pickleball bound. Yeah.
That's awesome. By the way, good morning to them. They were chiming in from the Beach You Sell Hideaway.
Well, there you go.
morning.
I have so much fun talking to those guys, but I mean, I absolutely love Brian. I talk to Brian all the time.
You talk to him every day.
Every day.
Yeah, that's true.
Not every day. I mean,
Okay.
sometimes I give him his distance, because I can tell when he's like, you know what? I just need to walk around this island 17 times by myself. Okay, fine.
Okay.
All right, go do that. But when he was talking about Key West bound being pickleball bound, I was like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. But anyway, all right. So how long does it take to play a pickleball?
I have no idea,
Tournament.
but I think that
Goes
Pat
to score,
will have that.
I'm sure, just like 21.
I'm sure it'll be an all-afternoon event.
Will it really?
I'm pretty sure.
It'll probably take a while.
It probably has badminton rules similar to it, or tennis rules. I don't know about tennis, but badminton rules, you have, you get to a certain place and then you win if the first person or first team to go to 21. But if you get to 20 and you guys are tied, then it moves on and
I don't know. We'll have to figure this out.
We're making up stuff. We need to get the experts to weigh in.
Yeah, well, Pat and Ed are like ringers, right? They're going to come in here.
Well, I suggested on the, I said, how about drawing for pickleball partners, meaning a drawing?
Oh, so throw them off their game.
This way, if Pat is really good at
Pat is really good at it.
We can give her Reese.
There's no doubt about it.
Thanks for the confidence, my love.
Yeah. Well, there's no doubt about it. The one, listen, I know these two guys like anything, right? The one you got to worry about is Pat.
Good. I want her.
Ed's along for the ride, but I'm telling you right now, Pat is very. Her whole demeanor changes when she talks about
She's
pickleball.
very competitive.
Oh my God!
She's the most special person in my life. She is such a sweet person. But when you talk about pickleball, you can almost see her gritting her teeth. Like,
oh my gosh!
I'm going to whoop your ass. I'm going to beat you at pickleball.
She's one of those kind. You remember when the pool shark used to show up and open his case and then screw his pool cue together?
That's it.
She shows up with a case and flips it open and screws the handle onto her pickleball racket. Right?
I mean, they have 714 grandkids, and I'm sure they're all like, did you see what she just did? But anyway, so we need to know how long a pickleball tournament lasts.
Ed's already timing in. He said the game scores to 11, and we'll see how many people we have, and yes, we can mix it up.
Wait a minute, it scores to 11.
Yeah, game scores to 11.
Oh, okay. One game scores to 11. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So how long does that typically need to? I got to tell them how long we'll have the tennis courts. Is what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, it depends if you're good like Pat or lousy like me and
Heather.
Heather.
Tell them all afternoon.
I don't know if we listen. They play pickleball all afternoon. They ain't gonna be worth a damn for the party the next day. So we need to kind of condense it into like a 2-hour window.
You know what? We're going to have to strategize on this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to really kind of get a committee together.
Task force.
Yeah, the task force. That's right. That's right.
I say Michelle Myers can be in charge of that.
No.
The organizer.
No, Michelle Myers is in charge of everything else. I think Pat really is kind of the expert here.
Yeah, Pat is the expert.
That's why I'm going to be. I'll
she's
make
gonna
the
be
drawing.
playing.
I will say this.
Drawing together, and that way, I just want to say, Pat, I'll make sure that you and I are partners. I was really good in badminton.
Ed says a couple hours are enough.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's going to be July. We're going to be over that.
Oh, man. Brian Fields just emailed me the pickleball bound song. I just can't do it, man. I can't do it. But I will do it. But anyway. All right, so a couple hours is what I'm thinking. All right, so I'm thinking 10 to 12 on Friday morning.
Well,
10
Ed
to
said
12
we also
on
need
Friday.
beer.
Well, I don't know if they'll be here by then.
Oh, well, they got to get their ass here by Thursday.
No, I'm thinking Friday afternoon. It's going to be Friday afternoon.
No, that gets into our drinking and smoking cigar time.
Well, there is that.
Ed's just
2
put
hours
out, he
isn't
says,
good.
we need beer down there, and I don't know if you can drink beer.
I don't know. You can't drink beer down there. No. We got to come back. The incentive is to get you away from the pickleball tournament to come back to the Tiki Bar and drink beer.
I still think we should play in the front yard.
I think we should too. I mean,
Nobody's going to be that good.
But you can't.
They are.
They are.
Well,
they're really good. But you can't. The wiffle ball, you got to bounce it.
So how big around is the wiffle ball? Is it a 3-inch ball?
No, it's
4-inch
little. It's
ball?
like this.
What is it?
I don't know.
It's like
Big
this.
as a tennis ball,
It's a
wiffle ball.
I swear to God, I thought they were hitting a pickle.
I'm ready to stuff the balls.
Every once in a while, people just, you start, what the hell is pickleball? And you start thinking, in your mind, they're hitting a pickle back and forth, So.
It's kind of like growing up in Nebraska, and they say, you want to play cornhole?
Yeah.
It's like, not really.
Yeah. It's like, hey, man, you don't come over my house and play cornhole? And you're like,
no, probably not.
I don't think so. No. I don't play cornhole with you, no.
Exactly. It's like, wait a minute. So it's kind of like, okay, it is September and the corn is dry.
That happens over at Cousin Ezekiel's house.
Yeah. We're not playing cornhole over at Billy Bob's house. That's for damn sure. You and your twisted sister, we're not doing that. Anyway.
Lord have mercy.
There's that. All right, so we need to get a committee going here, and y'all all figure that out, okay? I mean, because
okay,
I'm willing to make it happen, but we got to figure it out. All right, here we go.
Hi, this is Kelly, the concierge girl here in Key West.
And I'm Keith.
And we specialize in A to Z concierge services. Think of us as your personal assistant and friend in the Florida Keys. From champagne and grocery delivery to extravagant lifestyle setup, we offer everything from baby rentals like cribs and strollers to luxury beach setups to make your day at the beach more relaxing. We specialize in water excursions, itinerary planning, small event planning, and small wedding coordinating. Celebrating a milestone? Call us to do your setup and decorating and deliver your gifts to make your day an unforgettable memory.
All of our partners are exclusively handpicked by Kelly and myself to make sure you only get the best of the best. We service visitors as well as locals. Tune into our podcast, The Local Side of Key West, to learn more about how to do Key West like a local.
You can find us online at theconciergegirl.com or on Instagram at Kelly the Concierge Girl. Listen to the podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. We are your one-stop shop. Relax, we'll do the rest.
That's Kelly, the concierge girl, Tiki Man Radio's personal assistant in Key West. Reach out to her at 301-997-4636. That's 301-997-4636. And make your trip to Key West extra special. Relax, she'll do the rest.
Nailtini Nail Bar and Day Spa in Key West offers a relaxing and serene atmosphere. Whether you are visiting Key West or a local, Nailtini is your temporary getaway from stressful everyday life. We provide a wide range of services. Dr. Lesson offers Botox and fillers by appointment only. We have skincare that includes waxing and facials. And for nails, it's not just a pedicure. You can get gel, you can get acrylic. While our skilled professionals pamper you and your guests, you can sit back and enjoy a relaxing manicure, pedicure in one of our massage chairs and enjoy a complimentary martini or other drink option. To see all our spa services, visit us at our website, nailtiniKeyWest.com, or call 305-294-4443 to talk with one of our skilled professionals and to make your appointment today.
We all know that old age desire of chucking it all and running away to paradise, right? What if you did that when life threw you a painful curveball, only to discover that the biggest surprise waiting for you within the change was yourself? In the brand new hilarious book, Seedy Places by R.V. Kung, we meet Nick Skalansky, who winds up in Key West. While there, he steps outside his comfort zone, which is what we should all do. Make unexpected friends and learns how to see life, people, and himself in a whole new light.
The book is equally a story of Key West's effect on you and the story about friendship. Hopefully, as you read this story of change and discovery, you'll also laugh, reminisce on great times you've had, and be inspired to take a chance on a dream. Everyone has a special place they escape to when they want to get away. Maybe like Nick, you will discover a brand new you. The brand new book, Seedy Places by R.B. Conk, is now available on Amazon. You can go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the book cover and order yours today. Escape to paradise and find a brand new you in Seedy Places with R.B. Conk, now available on Amazon. Keep listening to Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, your coastal Americana radio station, and escape to paradise every day.
Yours you can't deny, but only if you let your heart fly free. No worries, keep what you desire, still burning like a moonlit fire, and all your dreams will ever come to be. Rainbow colors fill your mind with happiness that you will find when doubt and worries vanish above. The beauty of the life lived well, what destination time will tell, but only if you're true to what you love. Free, my people, free. Live as free as you can be. Free, my people. Live as free as you can be, I say. To tell you how it has to be, demand you face reality. Seems the whole world has a better plan. It's hard to fight the words they say, but only you can find your way. Travel down the road that you began. So keep on walking, tell my friends, you've only one life till it ends. To take the chances they all deny. When others think you've got it wrong, keep faith alive and vision strong, 'cause only you can see the reason why. Free, my people, free. Live as free as you can be. Free, my people. Live as free as you can be, I say. What is full of dreamers, million dreams to fill the night, are beautiful in their design. It's stream of thread embroidered in a colored tapestry, a world of wonder and thread combined. So just continue making plans, don't stop when no one understands. It only seems you walk alone. Believe the destiny will bring the lyrics to the song you'll sing, a melody that you can call your own. Free, my people, free. Live as free as you can be. Free, my people. Live as free as you can be, I say. Free, my people, free. Live as free as you can be. Free, my people. Live as free as you can be, I say. Free, my people, free. Live as free as
Good afternoon. I hope you're having a good day. It's beautiful out. Go play. Want to give a shout out to my homies down there at the Tiki Bar. Love y'all.
Getting mad
T-Rex there for you. Bang
Get
the
it
gong.
on. Bang the gong.
So I sent Flaz Noogies for a beer, and he brought back a bloody beer. Now, just so you know, I spent time and cleaned out the lines and the kegulator, and then I went and got the keg, and I put it in there. Then I had to get the CO2 filled up, and then I set the CO2 correctly where it needs to be, so it's got enough CO2 going in there. And he brings me this, and I'm thinking the whole time, like, holy crap, there's something wrong with the kegulator. The keg is bleeding.
Bad, huh?
What really happened was he went there to get a beer, and he couldn't figure out if he wanted a beer or a Bloody Mary, and he brought both. So there we go.
Actually, I grew up with red beers in Colorado, California, Nebraska, whatever, all over.
Red beer.
I just found out that they call them red eyes in Canada. That's what Verona just says.
A red eye.
Red eyes.
Okay.
Red eye special.
Yeah, and they grow on you, Danny. Actually,
yeah. You drink about half of that, you're like, this ain't too bad. I like this pretty good. Yeah, I like
and
it.
somebody asked, is that a michelada? Now, a true michelada, let me tell you, I fell in love with those. Oh, golly.
Damn, it's been a long time since I've seen you that excited.
Hey, we're just going to have to cut out of here.
Yeah, y'all better leave now.
There's a little town on the border of California and Mexico called Tecate. And Tecate has a brewery in Tecate itself. And they got a pipe that goes to a little... they don't, but it seems that way.
And once they light that bastard, everybody's feeling good.
No, it's a pipe of beer that goes into a cantina that's called Cantina Diana. But anyway, they actually make it with the bottled or the draft. But they how they make a true michelada is that they take a glass and they put
sour
the
cream on
salt
there.
around the rim. They fill it full of ice. Then they squeeze about 5 or 6 limes into the bottom, so you have about an inch of lime juice in the bottom. Then they pour Tecate beer or off the draft or on a bottle into the glass to the top. They shake a little bit of Worcestershire sauce on top of that, and if you want it, they'll put a little bit extra spice in it. If some kind of hot sauce of some sort. And man, you can sit there like I have, and literally get a wheelchair to get you out of the place.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, this hour of the show is brought to you by your deepest, darkest secrets.
But micheladas are, what people think about is when they see a red beer, they think of chiladas, and that's that's some sort of Budweiser thing where they put red in their tomato juice and they add something. That's a chilada. It's a completely commercial thing. A michelada is a completely different drink, and it's strictly only in Mexico that you can actually have a true michelada.
Well, I can't wait to get to Mexico for the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise. Yes.
Hey, what a lead-in.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Can't wait to get down there. So now we're playing we're wearing tutus for the pickleball.
Oh, yeah.
So the Tiki Man needs a tutu.
That's
I'll
right.
be on it. I can get on
I've never been
Amazon.
in a tutu. It doesn't mean that I can't. I'm just saying.
It's always a first.
If Edward can wear a tutu and dress in rainbow colors unicorn, then you can totally wear a tutu.
Flaz put a tutu on. Come on.
I'm just trying to remember. I'm trying to figure out how when I go to Harrison Bay State Park and say, hey, I want to talk about getting your tennis courts for a couple of hours. Now, we may be wearing tutus.
But it's okay.
Yeah. You're not discriminating against us or anything like that, are you? I'm just letting you know. Because we'll own this part before it's over with. Yeah. No, we want to be friendly when we talk about wearing.
A lot of men in tutus. I love it. Love it.
All right, so we're putting together the pickleball tournament on Friday.
Yeah.
And then we've got the Bloody Mary contest at 10 a.m. Saturday morning.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Saturday morning. 10,
That's right.
10 to 12, Bloody Marys, which everybody will need one after that pickleball extravaganza. Yes. So,
I'll hang with Pat on that one because I can't have those either anymore. So
yeah. Well,
can make you a michelada.
A michelada?
Yeah, I could
that's
be
right,
the
you can't do
michelada
beer.
guy.
I can't
mean
do
it.
any of that
Yeah.
anymore. No.
And they have michelada
I can just sit
cubanas.
there and laugh
It's a
at
Cuban
you.
style.
Cabanas?
They have a michelada
Cubana.
cubana,
Okay.
and it's a Cuban style michelada, and they have the Mexican kind. And so I know them all, man.
You know, you're right. After you drink half of that, it's pretty damn good.
See? Not too bad, huh, Danny?
Yeah, I like them too.
I like them long time. Yes, yes. Oh, that's a different country.
Speaking of your dark secrets.
That's Thailand. That's Thailand.
Vietnam, Thailand.
Yeah, I was gonna say
All right,
that.
you guys.
Yeah, that's a whole nother escape to paradise.
This is a G-rated show.
Yeah.
Is it?
Well, not today.
Well, there we go. All right. So we got to get the weekly lineup in here right quick. Let's see here.
Michelle says you're purring, honey.
Yeah, you are purring.
He is purring.
I'll tell you.
I heard him purr.
Yeah,
He's purring.
Never seen him purr before, but here we go. You know.
Yeah, well.
Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Every Sunday, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time, start your day the Island way with some positive vibes. It's The Big Show, Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man. Streaming live on the Island J Live Cam. Come over and be part of the show. We'll give you a shout out and have some fun. It's the only way to start your day. Wednesdays, it's Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou, where the boots meet the beach. Every Wednesday, starting at 7 p.m. Streaming live on the MFG Records Tropical Live Cam. In-studio guests and video guests and having fun. That's Tropical Country every Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Island Time. Fridays at noon, it's the local side of Key West with our concierge girl, Kelly, our personal assistant in Key West. Her and her husband, Keith, live in Key West and they know everything that's going on. Tune in every Fridays at noon and they'll tell you more about Key West you may or may not have known. Make sure you reach out to Kelly if you're taking a trip to Key West. She is our personal assistant in Key West. Fridays starting at 8 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle, live from Key West, taking confessions from you and having fun with her friends. Coastal Confessions, 8 p.m. Saturdays starting at midnight, we take you back in time to that old shagging music with Jukebox Saturday mornings. Classic old music with classic old commercials. Every Saturday starting at midnight and running till noon. Sundays after the Big Show, it's Rick the Stick's Hometown Licks, celebrating the music of his hometown, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Island Time. Later that night on Sundays, starting at 8 p.m., it's the Key West Show with Gary Eck, the sound man from hell, bringing you all the happenings around Key West. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you support all of these great radio shows and have some fun. And keep listening to Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, your coastal Americana radio station.
I'll take another cold beer from your brother. Got a story I could tell you. Could you drop a pink umbrella in my highlights and make it look like my tie? I'll paint you a palm tree picture, couple fools in paradise, swept up in the blue. We're living life in a movie, just like Elvis and Priscilla and the both of us drinking pineapple rum out of a coconut by the ocean, happy as a ukulele. Yeah, that rainbow we were under. Sometimes I wonder why we ever left Hawaii. Back on the mainland, things ain't the same, man. Wish we could go back to island time. We had a plan to sell bamboo and chimes at a roadside souvenir stand. We had it all in the palm of our hands, but slipped right through like sand in Waimea Bay. We should have stayed swept up in the blue. We're living life in a movie, just like Elvis and Priscilla, yeah, the both of us drinking pineapple rum out of a coconut by the ocean, happy as a ukulele. Yeah, that rainbow we were under. Sometimes I wonder why we ever left Hawaii. Just like Elvis and Priscilla, yeah, the both of us drinking pineapple rum out of a coconut by the ocean, happy as a ukulele. Yeah, that rainbow we were under, sometimes I wonder why we ever left Hawaii. Ever left Hawaii.
Absolutely, Edward. He does have to do his Hispanic voice when he announces the pickleball tournament.
What are you talking about? Me?
No, Flas.
Oh, Flas.
He's got a purr.
Welcome to the pickleball tournament here for Tiki Man Radio, the first annual Tiki Pickleball Tournament. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Muy bueno.
Yeah.
Señoritas and señor.
All right.
We need to brush up that Espanol.
In the blue tutu is Ed. You can tell by the tattoos. And the cigar. Absolutely. And this is called what now? Now, have you ever had red-eye gravy?
Yeah.
Red-eye gravy.
That's made with coffee in it. It's
Is it really?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It actually has really, really deeply leftover coffee that you have from 2 days ago that's still in the pot that's been around. You put it in and you make a gravy out of it as the base.
Oh.
Truly, it's just kind of one of those.
And bacon grease.
Yeah, my dad used to make red-eye gravy.
Right.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's
everyone's
cheapened a little
dad
bit.
did.
I didn't know he had old coffee in it.
And, some of the recipes ask for a little bit of dried coffee or the freeze-dried coffee in it, or you use old coffee.
Yeah.
But that's why they call it red-eye, because it has a little caffeine in it.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that.
Interesting.
All right, so coming up immediately following Sunday Mornings with the T-Man, we got a replay of Tuesday on the Island with B-Man and Michelle. We do that every Sunday when it's available, and today is one of those days. So thank you so much for being a part of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. Thank you, Bill Crowley. It's such a cool experience. You know, now that we're going into our 7th year of the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound, which will be back in Key West. We were the first to announce that, and we're getting a committee together this week and start really kind of working on things. We've got an idea of what we want to do. There's a lot of new things. There's always new things coming down the pike with that, and we'll be hard at work on that this week, among other things. But really kind of cool if you go back to the very first time that Bill Crowley played at the very first one and how far he's come. What a cool guy he is, and he's big fans of Tiki Man Radio, big supporter of Tiki Man Radio. We really appreciate that. So thank him for being there. Thank you, Joe Leo, for the JBL Legends Travel moment with the Boutique Hotel.
The bougie hotels. I love it.
Yeah, that was kind of nice.
I've got some stories about those later on, maybe the next show.
Yeah.
Boutiques.
Yeah, that's another episode.
Reese and I got into a couple of times in London. So.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a programming note, no Rick the Sticks Hometown Licks to this afternoon. He had a very good friend of his that passed away, and we just decided that he has to go and do that. But then later coming up tonight, the show that you never know what's going to happen, the Key West show with the sound man from hell, Mr. Gary Ed. And some people have kind of reached out to me and said, hey, you know, it's kind of crazy what's going on down there with these shows from Key West. What do you expect, okay? Mm-hmm. What do you expect? It's Key West, and it's exactly the energy and atmosphere that is in Key West.
That's right.
So,
and we love Gary.
And we love Gary. So, you know, it's kind of cool to have these. I know everybody's really, really excited to have Coastal Confessions on Tiki Man Radio now. And
I am so excited to have them.
Well, you don't have to have two apps. You just have one app, right?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. But really appreciate you guys being in the studio. I didn't even realize B-Dog wasn't here.
Don't say that.
So he can hear it on the road.
No, we miss you.
We missed you, B-Dog.
Yeah.
It's kind of the heat that comes from my left-hand side, that big body of his, I'm sitting here on this, and I can kind of like stay warm, just kind of like over here. Like,
Whoa. Yeah, you're just such a little dainty dude.
But they're on their way back from Gulf Shores. It looks like they had a pretty good time, and we'll get, we do want to say Harold.
Harold, yay, you did it right.
I always say Harold Boot, and he said, it's not Harold, it's Harold. I'm like, I'm saying Harold.
It always sounded like he said Howard.
Harold Booth.
Harold.
And his girlfriend was here on Wednesday.
Oh, right. That was a great show. And
had a great time with him. What a character he is. He actually played at our showcase. First time we ever met them was down in the showcase this past year at the Songwriter Showcase. And nice having them. They spent the night with us and got up the next morning and got us some Beach Buddha coffee and headed out. And it was really cool. Really enjoyed them being in the studio. Really cool. Make sure you check out Harold. Harold.
That's right.
Booth's music. And,
he's fantastic.
He's a character. There's no doubt about it.
He is a character. And thank you for the shirts. We loved them so much.
He actually gave us some shirts. And what are they called? The Bushwhacker University or something like that?
Bushwhacker University. Yep. They're awesome.
All right. Let's see here. All right. But for right now, it's time for us to get on out of here and let you get on with your day. Start your day the island way with some positive vibes, for goodness sakes, all right? You can come over to my page every morning and read the Morning Post. It's my way of putting out a little positivity into the world. No matter what the hell goes wrong, you can at least read it and start off right anyway. All right? Cut on some positive music with Tiki Man Radio. Download the app. Take it with you everywhere you go. TikiManRadio.com. And have some positivity in your life. So come over and be part of the shows for everybody out there doing them. And we'll be back here next week with another edition of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. See ya!
My friends, farewell, goodbye. I'd love to stay and play and sing for a while, but it's time to hit the road. Say goodbye, so long, farewell, bye-bye. Andy!
Goodbye to my friends, I'm glad you were here. It's time for us to go and get another beer. I like to see your smiling faces again, so goodbye.
Thank you for the open invitation, your kind of laws and adulation. But look at the time, oh Lord, we gotta fly. So long, farewell, baby, bye-bye. All right, kid.
Hey there now, friends, it's time to go. But we'll return and do another show. That's right. When we come back, drop in and say hi. So long, farewell, bye-bye.
So long, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for being a part of Tiki Man Radio. Tuesday on the Island replay with B-Man and Me Show coming up next.